right.
Aw,
I'm gonna miss him.
Bye,
aw,
hi
me
chat,
too.
man.
I'm
Bye,
gonna miss him.
chat.
Aw, me too.
Just kidding.
chat.
Oh fuck.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
I
There's
still
a
see him.
there was a loop. I had too many things open.
That's
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 14th chapter and 14th session of Heroes of Terofane. Can you guys believe it? 14 whole sessions, and you guys have progressed. What is it? 3 levels, and also just left your first plate. Isn't that swell? Isn't that swell?
Well,
So, To kick it off, first things first, as per usual, I would like everyone to, go talk amongst yourselves. Just kidding, don't do that. I was joking. I want one person to talk and try to say what happened last session. Anybody want to do that? If you do it as your character, you get inspiration.
I feel like I can do it.
Inspire me.
Can do it.
I'm gonna inspire you, Isaac. It's all I live for.
Blushes.
Kisses you. Sorry, we should keep this out of the stream.
I don't think this is what Feyre would say while I was trying to recap what happened in their last chapter of their life.
And how do you know? Look, Feyre's right next to Blindbeak. How do you know she hasn't been giving him the side eye?
All right.
Checking out that tail.
All right. I don't think
Huh?
Blindbeak has a tail, but all right.
He's got nice wing feathers.
All right. We don't got all day. Come on now.
All right. Well, so last session we were finally on the boat. We were getting going, and we decided to take a short detour at Milltown just to check out what was happening there. We met back up with the Tommies, I believe. They seem to have resolved their dispute, which was good. No blood without bloodshed. My good friend Blindbeak spent a great deal of time learning the intricacies of how the wake ship operates. Other than that, we spent most of our time on the wake ship, and we are just about to arrive on the new plate of Brockmire. Am I missing anything? Anything major?
No, I think you got it. It was a pretty, relaxed session. Also, Isaac, don't do that again. I don't want to see that. It didn't deserve it. Also,
Mod abuse?
mod abuse?
I'm a member of the party. You can't do this to me.
Don't worry. If you chat again, I'll mod you, Quinn, and then you can be in the same level. Anyhow,
No.
that's not important because yes, indeed, you did a swell recap. Last session wasn't too crazy. You guys just went back to Milltown, sort of went through a few more things, especially within the warehouse that belongs to Baron Monty. And then you talked to some Tommies, and Von Schwa left for a bit and then came back. And now you guys are sailing off once again. Now your destination would be Brockmire. The plate down from this one, if I pull up the map, you will see I have a candy little Reyna here that kind of shows your position over on the side of Haven, but you guys would have basically gone off of the lip of this plate, passing past the rushing waters and starting to make an arc down this way. But you can't go down too fast, as you have learned for the lost well, number one, it's never good to go down very fast because, well, it causes a bunch of issues and it would just be kind of a mess, probably shake up the ship. But also there is the lost curse, which would swallow you all up if you were to fall too quickly and too far. So you are kind of making these lazy, relaxed little spins around until you get down to Brockmire. And we will start this session with Blindbeak. It is in the afternoon. You are probably reading your book about the structure of wake ships, specifically the hex sail, I believe. Dante is next to you when you hear a familiar kind of a familiar noise coming from whatever sort of bag you have on you that you keep your things in. A familiar kind of muffled voice and a almost like a vibrating in your bag.
I'll open it.
Getting a phone call.
Yeah, I am getting a phone call. It's probably Dr. Monty. He's not a doctor. He's Mr. Monty.
Indeed, as you pull it out, you hear the familiar voice say, "Blindbeak, Blindbeak, are you there? Blindbeak! Hello?
What? Monty?
Blindbeak, I've been looking into some things. Well, what you said to me last time troubled me quite a bit. And I decided to look into that matter since you said you had an interesting encounter with that skull. And I'm not sure exactly what happened to it yet. I'm still trying to track it down. But whoever seems to have grabbed it, well, they seem to be growing closer to where you were to Milltown.
They're coming to Milltown? We left. We're not in Milltown anymore.
It's probably for the best.
Can I overhear this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't care if anyone's listening.
Yeah, that's up to Blindbeak, so.
I think he
I
might be
put him on
implying
speakerphone.
that... So what you're saying is you think they're following us?
They're probably
is
heading
that
down.
Feyre? Well,
It's me. It's me.
I don't want to alarm all of you, but I think that might be so. Or at least if they were truly someone heading back to Milltown, they should have checked with more of the authorities around here, but they certainly didn't. I've only heard a few people that have actually sailed off from here, and, well, one of them was only in for about a night, I'm hearing just now from some of my investigations. Some sort of long boat with oars upon its inside of its hull, and there were some sort of Valkyrie-looking person, along with some other individuals in cloaks. I'm not certain what it could be, but the make of the wake ship, from what I have heard, made it look more like some sort of raider's longboat or something of the such.
Let me call Hundlefear. Maybe he knows something about that.
Can I make a history check
I
about
remember
this?
he's a pirate. I'll call Hundlefear over.
Again, I don't want to
Wave 'em
worry
down.
you all too much. It might be just some hooligans and a coincidence. But time right now is delicate.
Hundlefear. Monty needs. He's talking about some ships, and they sound like ships. Kind of your deal.
When you mean boats?
Yeah.
Yeah, boat.
Yeah.
Because I have I am not new to a wake ship. I've piloted and sailed on both before.
Monty,
I
tell him
mean-
what you were telling me.
Yes, well, I've only heard a few accounts from some of the townspeople here, but apparently it was something with spots for oars. It was a very long ship, not really one that had any space for a crew except maybe in its shallow hull. And it had several different... It was hard to see, apparently, but they swore they saw the trace signs of wake ship sails, but along the hull in dispersed places, much aligned with where the oars would be.
Is there any word of its trappings, its insignia?
Monty, didn't you say that there was someone in like a Valkyrie outfit on top?
Indeed, yes. They seem, from what I have heard, they are the most notable figure, as the other ones were all within cloaks. They had a shield and spear, apparently, looking very, very, intimidating, I suppose, but also a bit distant.
They could be Cliffjord raiders. Be a little bit far away from home, but it wouldn't be crazy. But unless you can tell me any specific identifiers on the ship itself, I can't say for sure.
I might have to ask the townspeople once again, but they didn't seem to note anything of the like. If I learn anything more, I will tell you, but that's really the only ship I've seen that I feel as though could be moving at this brisk pace that I feel the skull traveling in. And also, well, where it is going is troublesome.
Is the skull with the Valkyrie, or is that another people? I'm getting confused.
I think it's with them.
It's not certain. I just know that
Seems to be.
as we discussed last time, the skull is missing, and that, well, you don't know what happened to it, and it had some strange encounter with you, but now it's gone. And I have certain resources that make it so that I can track things quite well. So I know it's moving to Milltown in sort of an arc that would suggest it is being carried by a ship, but I am not certain if it is this group that I am speaking of. These are just some curious individuals that I heard were around during the time of the skull's disappearance.
We'll keep an eye out.
Could I make a history check to see if I've ever seen anything sort of matching this description?
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that too, but not
Yeah.
an assist on my own.
Yeah, we will do separate ones.
Sure.
14.
14. I'd say that
18.
the main thing that you know is that it doesn't really sound like anything you have personal experience of, Farah. You don't think like these long ships with the multiple wake sails sounds like not something that you would have seen or been a part of, because on your plate specific people were in charge of going out and into it, and you remember them being, even with the assistance that they had to go through the thing that makes it a difficult travel. They are quite big and sturdy ships usually, not the kind of smaller ship that is being described. Hooded individuals does make you a little iffy maybe, but there's nothing specific of the description that makes you think that it might be something else. Hundofir, on the other hand, this sounds almost precisely like a description of one of the wake ships that you have been on many times, one of the Raiders long ships that aren't necessarily made for staying on for long periods of time, but are very good at maneuvering, and usually just for going up to the coast and touching down and jumping out as quickly as possible, and
I hope the goblins
raiding.
are okay.
And in addition, this Valkyrie armor set sounds very akin to some of the special armors that has been crafted as your religion was spread throughout Cliffjord. The kind of iconography of the day gear.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's Lord Quindon, though. Okay, so in that case, I would backtrack a little bit. Or I guess I can't really. Well, actually, what was the one identifiable figure again?
They said it was an imposing-looking person in plate, some sort of like Valkyrie-like armor, akin to angels in stories, they say.
Well, actually, if that's the case, it might actually be a good thing if we happen to encounter these travelers. That's very much the sort of armor a lot of my people wear. And when I say my people, I mean more than just residents of Cliffjord. Followers of the new Daygear Pantheon.
That's actually unexpected. I wasn't expecting to hear good news about it, but if you think they might be friends, this might be better than anticipated. The disappearance of the skull is still worrisome, however. If you do manage to run into them in some sort of friendly manner, I would definitely appreciate if you ask about it, but if Blindbeak, if you would try to not listen to that thing, it would probably be better for all of you. It's not to be trusted, I believe. Strange demonic skulls are usually not to be trusted.
I would think so.
Good. Well, I guess that is all I have to say. I just simply wanted to ensure that you all knew of this.
The last thing I want to ask, I think I know the answer to this, but I want to clarify. One of those, a raiding longship would most likely outspeed the ship we're on now, correct? And catch up to us?
From what I saw of the WS Foundling, I think so. Although a hex sail is usually very fast, you are laden with the static vent upon the stern of your ship. So I think that the small and quick raid ship that is described probably would. But then again, I also heard accounts that they just arrived only a few days ago, as the disappearance was only a few days ago, of the skull. And that means that they probably are still encountering some of the curse. So they'd have to rest a bit more unless they want to, risk being swallowed by the curse. But
Yes.
who's to know?
Well, hopefully it's your friends, Hundelfear.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily always call myself friends with some of the other chosen, but
Better than
allies
enemies.
at the acquaintances, allies at the very least. They know I hold the authority.
Well, that's reassuring.
Very well. I will go back to my own devices. Just keep an eye out. Stay safe.
Will do.
With that, the sending stone is now still and silent.
I'm gonna stretch my legs and just kind of like peer out over the wake winds.
A large open sky, as far as the eyes can see, only interrupted by the large towers of earth that make the plates around you. Great monoliths that are grayed out only slightly by the distance. Because the distance would usually, I mean, in real life would kind of make it hard to see because, you know, it has the weird, like, you know, in real life there's the whole gray distance thing, but it always seems that on the wake winds, that kind of ability of perspective that makes things grayer as they're farther out kind of lessens somewhat, which is beneficial for the view, but makes it a lot harder to actually rely on sight to get to places. So mapping is very important for traveling the wake winds. As you see Reyna looking at the map and seeming to plot it out with a pencil and the protractor thing, whatever those are called.
Compass.
Yeah.
Compass? There's
Oh,
definitely a compass.
I know what you're
like that,
talking
too.
about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, he does the little walkie thing with it in that one scene. Anyhow, not important. Is there anything you would like to do as you guys kind of sail off into the winds?
I think I'm just
I
gonna
want
be
to play
standing.
with my cat.
Oh boy, it's reading time.
Oh
Cat
boy,
and reading.
reading time. All right, you can play with your cat, surely. Even though your cat doesn't really play back. But it does receive the playing.
So I'm just like throwing a rope at it. and
You're
it's
more
just
yeah, you're
letting
more
it
so
happen?
you're more so like you're playing with the cat instead of the cat is like playing with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of do things. If you throw it a rope, it'll kind of without claws lightly like put its paw on the rope.
I'm gonna clap every time it does it.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah,
I
looks
like
at you with its yellow glowing eyes and then kind of just lifts its paw and puts it on the rope again.
Clap again.
It continually does this as breaching your reaction and seeming to in some sort of way enjoy the attention, although it wouldn't be. The enjoyment is a questionable emotion for this strange thing.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the point where I want to stop, but we're in a cycle, so I keep clapping.
Just make a mini you. Make a mini you that claps, so you don't have to clap.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that.
It's bigger brain shit.
You make a little mini blob self. Hold on.
Mini.
Little
Grace, if you enjoy this, wait until we find a real cat.
What do you mean?
This is a real cat.
Orange is a real cat. Look at how
We already
nice he is.
established. We literally established it's not.
But look at him. He is playing like a real kitty.
No, they don't play like that.
What? What do you
Whoa.
mean?
Trace,
Hmm.
when you make your ink form, wait, whoa, can it sense things?
Yes. I sense them.
What if, let's say we took your little ink friend downstairs
But
and we played rock, paper, scissors, and then they came back? Would you know if they won or lost?
I would after I reabsorb them.
Whoa, how many ink forms can you make?
What if your ink form gets
This is a good question.
What if your ink form gets destroyed? Would you just lose that memory?
Or would it come back to you?
I still absorb it afterward.
Well, what? Depending on how many ink forms you can make, you could probably get that entire book read in no time.
Jesus Christ!
That's so smart.
That is very
Holy
smart.
shit.
Treyas, make a intelligence check.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Shrugs.
You look at this small ink minion that you have given a small task, and you recognize that although it might be able to understand a lot of things, you don't think it'd be able to retain the knowledge of a book or even read a book very proficiently.
Oh, but it would be so
What
cool,
about the medium-
man.
what's a medium one?
It's kind of got base intelligence for very basic tasks.
That was
Try
really
the
big
medium one,
brain.
then.
I was thinking though.
I mean,
think-
the medium one doesn't change its intelligence.
It doesn't change its intelligence. That's so sad.
Let me see. Let me. Yeah. No. Yeah.
That makes me so sad. What's his intelligence?
Wouldn't you like to know, Statman?
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
God.
Got him. Got him.
Whoa, shrugs. I didn't know if it would work, but it's worth a try.
Fair pat Solve on the head. That was good thinking.
Wow. Shakes his head around a little bit. There's some water sloshing in his cup.
I like the descriptor of calling it a cup.
It is. It's a little.
Wait,
it's a
is
little-
that-
Mushroom cup.
yeah, it's a mushroom cup. It's meant to hold water and not dry up like other myconids with their little other hats where they just like fall off and they dry out.
What's even the point of a hat like that? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, one more thing, Hundlefear. Saul looks down at the book that he's continuing to read. Oh, how do you say they've been kidnapped?
That's
You really come to me with the most weirdly You sure you don't want to know where, like, how to ask for the bathroom? Or do you even need one of
What?
those?
That's very specific. Do you need to know that?
Well, what? I assume that's what your god told you when, well, another one of the chosen were kidnapped.
Well, my god doesn't speak Draconic. Well, I mean, I'm sure he can, but he's not a dragon himself. I'll tell you anyway. It's just very, you keep having interesting choices for dialect or language you want to learn.
Shrugs.
And then I will tell it to him.
Seems important. I don't know. What if somebody gets kidnapped?
It's true.
You are steadily learning this language, even in your own roundabout way that might not make sense to some people, but for your Myconid mind, it does.
Would you like to cover some of the basics while we're at it?
Well, yes, if you'd help me.
I mean, unless Raina or Olive call for me, I don't really have much to do. I didn't bring my deck of cards on this travel.
I need help. I can deal with it. I've been on plenty of boats. I'm sure they work just the same as wake ships.
It's not too bad once
Mostly.
you guys are out there, but Reyna will probably tell you to help here and again, but it's nothing too difficult that it'll detract from the learning experience of Saab.
Yeah, and I would just get up and do it. And while still talking, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Just maintaining work and sometimes like bringing in and out the different sails.
I'll go over Draconic's unusual sentence structure that I presume it has, because it's a weird ancient lizard language.
Yeah. Very, very old language.
If everyone's doing something, I might want to try and ride Dante, like, side by side with the ship.
All right, that's like. Is there anything specific you're going for?
I guess just
He's just taking his
maneuvering and
puppy
things
for a
like
walk.
that. Yeah, taking him for a walk. Let him stretch his wings.
You definitely feel the appreciation of Dante as you kind of climb onto the saddle, the makeshift saddle on their back, and
I do have a strap to make sure I'm double.
exactly. Yeah, you have the handy dandy little strap now that makes it so that if you were to fall off, you wouldn't all the way fall off. You'd just be kind of dangling and hopefully be able to kind of clamber your way back on. But yeah, it's you don't have to make many checks, as you have already established a consistent relationship and communication with Dante, so you are able to fly next to the ship, and you definitely feel that Dante is kind of just a tense beast all the time. Dante has learned in your care how to be a little bit more thoughtful and less violent to all things, but still is very tense and sort of ready for that kind of violence at all times. But you feel that this sense of freedom that Dante gets and being able to stretch out off of the very small confines of the boat definitely seem to relax this usually tense nature.
I'll give him some of the fish that Feyre and Sav caught, and then I'll try and scratch his like special spot where he gets the little jumpies from,
You scratch along the serpentine cobra-like head at a bundle of feathers that come from the crest of the head, and kind of toss a fish that Dante is able to try to catch. Let's see. Yeah, thankfully, even it kind of slips for a second because of some of the lack of teeth from one of Dante's wounds. But Dante still manages to basically catch it and put it back into his mouth for
How
consumption.
big are Dante's teeth, I guess?
They're pretty big, but they're not like huge. They're like
Like, would a wolf's like fangs be I don't know.
They're
I guess
probably
not
like
friends.
small shark comparable, not like big
Okay.
great white shark, of course, but they're like bit bigger than like maybe 1.75 times size of a wolf's, maybe like a big wolf. So, and they're kind of they're more wolfish than anything. They're kind of got the lots of canines and very sharp teeth.
I gotta look for a lookout for replacement teeth, huh?
True.
Dentures.
Dragon dentures.
You certainly could. Anything else on the ship?
No, I'm probably just gonna get distracted while I'm helping them and climb the rigging, swing around at the top.
Yeah.
Little monkey lady over there.
Unfortunately, there isn't like as we have established, there isn't a lookout. So there's not, but there is still a ample amount of different ropes and stuff that, if you are agile enough, which Feyre definitely is, can kind of climb upon. Even though there's not a lookout spot over here, you can kind of you can climb towards the top and kind of rest your feet on the like different pieces of wood and hold onto the rope to watch from afar.
How long does it take me to see Brockmire?
You see Brockmire, actually. It's mega easy. You look down to the right, or no, I guess it'd be the left, because it's on this side, because you guys are doing kind of a loop-de. But so you look over to this side whilst up there, and you are able to look down and see Brockmire below. A sort of strangely shaped plate, not circular as many are, but more of a sort of blunt kind of shape. And you see the large continent that kind of spans the middle of it, going straight down. And you see sort of a big cloud and a big like from the rushing of the. A lot of times, what happens with the rushing off of the water is that a lot of it kind of dissipates into cloud before it reaches the other plate. But it seems in this case that a lot of the water actually still does. And you see that a lot of the water from Haven that kind of rushes down towards Brockmire turns into these branching rivers that are lost within its dark green forests. And you surmise that it's definitely moist down there. It's probably a big swamp, as you've heard before.
They yell down to Sov. I think you're gonna like it in Brockmire, Sov. It looks very wet.
Well, I've been planning on going down my whole life.
That's what she said.
Feyre, make a perception check.
Shut the fuck up. Wow. You just dealt 5 psychic damage to Sov. What did you ask me to make, Flint?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I would be happy to make you a perception check. It's terrible.
You're non-perceptive.
Well,
Let's-
open your eyes.
You look
Feyre
down,
gets tunnel vision.
and you think you can see like small, like you don't like on Haven, although you never got like, or I guess you probably did get a high point of view when you were sailing in upon the broken wing with Naldor Mandra. But unlike that, where it was kind of open plains, where it was kind of easy to see the little spots of villages, and especially the city of Port Amphang, you as you look down at Brockmire, it's a lot harder to see the different towns. You think you might be able to see 1 or 2 along the coast, but it's really hard to tell. It's
Okay.
too distant and too full of this moist green foliage. But so, is that it? I don't want to miss anybody if they want to do a thing. Anybody want to do something?
No.
Very
just-
well. Bum, 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 bum. Because you guys left in the morning.
Plate.
That means that it is about So where would you guys be sleeping? Where would you guys sleep? I want to figure out the official sleeping arrangements. Put yourselves in the bunk at which you'd like to sleep, or just where you would like to go on the ground.
Meow.
Would it ever rain? Has it rained?
It has not rained. Oh, also I should have noted, Feyre, you do see a small storm cloud kind of hovering over the coast of Brockmire. That is an important note.
Oh.
It's always there, man.
Always a storm cloud everywhere I go.
Oh, great. This is just
I
life.
mean, I
now,
don't really
guess.
mind.
Yeah, true. I mean, you better not. Yeah, please put yourselves where you would sleep at night. I'm curious. We never figured out the official placeage. Sav's got a
Suspended as
spot.
high up as I can.
Sinbad's got a spot. You would
Where do people go down? Do they go down from here?
no, so there's this
Oh,
door
right there. Okay.
that goes into here. It's a bit complex, so I understand,
What's in here?
this
it's
is like a
this,
canopy. Yeah, no, this
Oh,
is
this
a
canopy?
this is a canopy that's on the actual like back of the boat.
Oh.
It covers the
I'm familiar
engine,
with that.
and it's part of this kind of like upper deck area. It's actually very open, but this is just like a canopy that Reyna doesn't even sleep in there. Reyna, if you ask, will just say that it's to keep the static vent all nice and new semen. Gotta keep it in good condition.
Hmm?
New
I'm sorry, what?
semen. Oh wait, like new, like wait.
What?
Uh,
Clip it, chat. Chat, clip it.
I mean,
Flip it and ship it.
I mean, like, I want it to seem new. I don't want it to rust over with any, water or anything. So I got a nice canopy going over it.
Listen, we all keep a place to collect our new semen.
That's.
Defeated.
Won't even entertain a response.
I guess I'll sleep at like the bow right here. I don't mind. Is it no? That's I don't know. What are boat terms? I'm gonna learn them.
And Trace is gonna go
That's the
take a bed
bow.
just because no one's taking him.
It's true. There's so
It
many
is the bow.
open. Professor
Is
Von
everybody-
Schwa wouldn't even necessarily need a bed because Professor Von Schwa does elf stuff. He fucking communes. He meditates as elves do.
At night, if we're not doing anything, I want to make the pelts into like a giant blanket.
Well, you will be sleeping. That's what you'll be doing.
Well, like evening downtime.
Yeah, I get you.
After.
So Farah, you like sleep in the rigging somewhere? You like
Yeah,
get you. All right, I'll allow it.
And all these people too cool to sleep below deck.
You-
Yeah,
I
I'm moving
see.
down. I'm moving down if no one else is.
You also sleep on the deck, Hundlefier?
Yeah.
That's what he's used to.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
control
true.
of my minion.
Your minion? Oh,
Huddlefear is the
I thought you were
lord,
calling
just so you know
Orange your
that.
minion, and I zoomed in on Orange.
Can we get some of the RP of them trying to make a bear trap out of fucking drugs again?
What?
'Cause I think they failed last time I remember.
No,
They
yeah, the
did.
RP is basically going, and they say to Sovereign, they go, "I'm sorry, my Sovereign. This is the best we could make." And you see that basically they like they took the bear trap, and they kind of actually broke it a little bit. I mean, you can fix it
We have like
properly.
3 of them.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And it's just kind of more like a big, and then they put like a stone in the center, and they kind of like tied it to the sides, and the stone is pointing up, but you don't think that the way that it is would be able to like.
It's more of just like a big cow trap.
Yeah,
It's just a really
exactly,
big cow trap.
exactly. They just made something that you could step on and then poke your toe instead of something that would actually clamp around it like a good bear trap.
Well, we will work on this, but it is alright.
We are sorry, but we thank your generosity and mercy.
Oh, my apologies for not having enough for you to do here, but we'll find more.
It is fine, my sovereign. We only wish to serve, and anything is better than the slavery under those of that army.
Well, hopefully we'll never go back to that for the rest of the body. Well,
They all nod very sagely, listening to every single spore that melds with their form. So, if this is how it is, then this goes a bit differently than I thought. For
What's that?
Reyna probably goes down to sleep, because even Reyna has to sleep. But Professor Von Schwa, I will actually note that although I've had Professor Von Schwa in a bunch of different places on the boat, Professor Von Schwa spends a lot of the daytime under the deck.
What's he doing down there? I could see under there. What's this?
Professor Von Schwa actually takes all his meditation during that time.
He's doing lay Oreo things.
At
okay,
like,
yeah,
okay,
but
the morning time, so at night he just up here. What?
Yeah, so elves meditate
He's
for
nocturnal.
4 hours, and yeah, he's nocturnal, but he also just seems to kind of like, if you're sensing him regularly, or like kind of you basically just see him being very idle, maybe reading a book or meditating.
He's just an
Okay,
idle
make-
NPC
make
right
a-
now.
make
Did you
a-
say he's an NPC?
Make an
Yeah.
insight check.
That's so horrible, but I still got a 10.
You're an insightful little bird.
I'll say that he meditates for a long time. That's the most you get out of me with that check.
At night, does anyone drive the boat?
Well, Professor Von Schwa does come up, and I imagine you guys would just be heading to bed. But basically, he doesn't seem to go up to here, but he does seem to be watching things and kind of monitoring the boat. And now that it is finally night and darkness has kind of come over the plates of Terofane, he seems to be very relaxed, and he looks up kind of at the crimson ambient light that comes from the sky of the crimson penumbra.
he's just in a haze. He vibing.
I don't like his vibe.
Why not?
I'll go. He's not vibing with us. He's vibing away from us. It's kind of
He's a
gatekeeping.
loner.
Know what that word means?
Gatekeeping his vibe.
I don't
Listen, he's
think
got
that is.
vibes.
Mantra seems like a girl boss. Got it.
I
Oh
disagree.
shit! I can move Hundle here. Whoopsie.
Regardless, I go to bed.
So put him down.
No.
He's mine now.
You see, Professor Von Schwa seems to pull out something strange from a bag that he seems to have brought out. A bag that's actually sort of decorated a lot like his interesting outfit already, with this sort of white, very clean fabric with these intricate lines that are sort of etched into him. It seems that Professor Von Schwartz brings out a sphere of some sort. It looks almost like a telescope within a sphere of different rings that all interlock with each other. And Professor Von Schwa sort of starts to twist a lot of the rings, and it moves the telescope within the center of this sphere. And
What's he trying to do?
he intricately kind of like look, he continually like peeks into the sphere, and then looks up at the sky, and then will adjust it some more. You can make a Arcana history, some sort of check to try to find out. But I will tell you, especially that you, this is probably something very alien to your character.
Well, I'll just ask him then. Staying up a little bit later. Professor, what is that?
Oh, sorry for interrupting
I'll
your
sit
sleep.
on the cannon.
I wouldn't think that so many of you would sleep up on deck like this.
I always sleep with Dante. He's for being such a vicious beast, he's kind of a little clingy at times.
Well, I'm sure it needs something to cling on to. I think everybody does, to a certain degree. Kind of looks into his sphere again, continually.
Is he looking up?
Trying to yeah, it seems like whenever he adjusts it,
Stargazing?
he looks into it, and the telescope does seem to be pointing upwards inside of it.
How do the stars look? I haven't seen them so long.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yes, let me describe them to you. Well, it is a great, vast sea, full of dots, all with a brilliant light that whispers at infinite possibilities and infinite different places that are unreachable to us. It is all clouded by a great red mass. It isn't as bad here as it is higher on the plates, I have heard, but still
What is the red mass?
I'm not sure if you've heard tale about this before, being as you cannot see it, but it is like it's like a cloud in the night sky. Some parts of it are denser than others. It is a red cast, and it glows very, very faintly. If the moon Ankin wasn't there, giving a sort of white light, then everything would be cast in a quite the ominous red, I think. But with the moon, I think that it is only slightly a ominous, sort of pinkish, that things become in the night. It is
I'm entranced by every word he's saying right now. He's talking about stars and shit, and I haven't seen the stars since I was a little kiddo.
the what it is actually unknown. I have tried to find research from Alestrin about this thing, but it seems that they are also at a loss, or as is their tradition, they might be withholding it from others. Makes me wish I was still there in my youth.
Alestrin, those are the people who are reading the books, right? They make the wake.
Yeah, they're like it is the most like high class, technologically
Alestrin?
advanced. If you ask him, he will say, no. I've been very far in my old age. I have traveled all the way from the core world, the deepest you could really go, to the highest of plates, to try to find more knowledge on what is out there. It is not always a good thing to find out what is out there.
I just kind of sit in silence thinking about that. And sometimes I get what you're saying, but I still want to know things. It's nice to know how the world works. Everything's so confusing.
It is, it is. And it seems like there are always things trying to keep knowledge from you.
I point. I'll pull out a book and I'll show like the missing words and stuff and think, yeah, I get that.
Yes, I think I've overheard of this. Again, those Alestran types, even the more liberal of them, do like to keep their ample secrets. It comes with knowing things about the astral, I assume. Lots of dark knowledge. If you were to know everything that there is to know about the darkness out there, well, I think you would go a little bit mad.
I just stare at the sky again. I'll like lay across the cannon and be like, oh, what? Man, I just want to see the stars again. To go out and explore. That's the dream, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But even when you're able to see things, sometimes you cannot always reach them. Looks, you sense through your kind of emotional
My
senses.
empath.
Yeah,
I'm an empath.
You sense this very, very deep and ancient longing from Professor Von Schwa as he seems
Insight.
to stare into the stars. Yeah, sure, you can make an insight check. There's something that he feels like he's missing, and you have a feeling that he thinks it's impossible. As he looks into the night sky, he looks towards the darkness that you cannot see that's beyond it, but you still sense that he's looking at another plane of existence and
What the
seeing
fuck?
that it
Bro,
is
this guy's...
it is unreachable in a sense.
What are you longing for?
I wish I could know about the secrets that are out there, about the visitors that have come here, even despite our world's best efforts to make them not. It is a great, vast, beautiful, and terrifying darkness out there. And there is so much to know and so many things I think could help the people of this place, of this plane, of this world. But it only brings more unknown, and it is impossible.
He's
to
talked
truly
about
understand.
visitors. Do I know anything about visitors? Like, what the fuck? Like, people from other planes coming here and shit like this?
No, probably not.
So he's kind of like blowing my mind right now, and I'm just secretly like, I'm like internally being like, yo, this is crazy.
He mentions a kleptomaniac raccoon.
I go nuts.
No.
I start backflipping like a redheaded Ganassi.
It's more Aerolore references. Not important.
Oh, okay, I see.
But Professor Von Schwa will probably continue to fiddle with the orb, and then seems to get it to a certain point that he likes, and then he brings out some sort of disc that he balances on top of it on this little like spoke that you didn't see before, and the disc seems to start to spin, and since you have very acute hearing, you kind of hear a strange kind of whispering that comes from this disc or this contraption put together now, and he seems to himself kind of bring his head close to the orb and the disc and kind of listen to it. Kind of looks like a weird mix between a record player with the disc on the top, and like a telescope, which is odd to say the least. But
I'll inquire more. I'm like, what are you doing with that?
I am trying to listen to the whispers of the stars. It is.
I want to listen in. I want to listen in.
It is mostly nonsense, but I feel that it calms me. Sure, make a perception check.
Here, let me try. You might need to help me out, though. I'm a little new to this. Perception check with advantage.
I'll help you out. You listen to the whispering, and it seems to be sort of just it sort of echoes and undulates and kind of is in a pitch that itself makes it almost ununderstandable. But you do hear this sort of faint, nonsensical, almost kind of sort of like it's doesn't seem to be in any sort of language. It would be like nonsense. But make an insight check, please. Or yeah. Get the feel for it.
Woo!
You start to listen in, and it's a strange feeling. You feel as though if you didn't have this sort of otherworldly sense to be able to pick out things so innately, these sounds that make objects in your mind to make it so that you can kind of echolocate your way around, to be able to sense your surroundings, you wouldn't be able to sense this. But you get a feeling that the whisper, the reason it's ununderstandable is, yes, it's in a language you don't understand, but it's also, you get a sense that it's not one voice, it's a million voices all speaking at the exact same time, seeming to, and still in this kind of pitch shifted and undulating mess that you think would still make it impossible to understand, but you understand that it's not one thing. It's like a collection of a uncountable sum of things all being said at the same time, being filtered through something that's not supposed to like filter it. It's kind of, and it's got that crunchy kind of sound of a record player as well, sort of deal.
Professor, you need to tune this thing a little more. There's too many voices. You could hear them all. Even though I don't understand, I know that.
Multiple voices?
You don't hear it?
I do hear the whisper of the star that is out there somewhere, but
it's not a whisper. It's an ocean of people, of things.
Huh. Interesting. You see that Professor Von Schwa actually pulls out a book, a notebook of some kind, and seems to grab some sort of pen and start to write things down. Kind of adjusts his glasses on the bridge of his nose, and says, so it's...
You're thinking...
Ocean of noise, you say?
It's lifetimes, people talking. It's hard to explain. I'll try to give it to him how I felt it, but it's like I'm kind of trying to explain it in emotions, I guess, because that's how I felt, because I didn't understand them. Like, I felt excited, and I was like, there's like, I don't know, starships.
Make another perception check.
What's a nat?
Oh
A
my
nat
lord!
20? Are you joking? Okay.
Wow.
You're listening to the voices, and you're trying to kind of explain them in an intricate way. And Professor Von Schwa seems very interested on your interpretation of these noises. But suddenly something else, some other noise. You hear a kind of rushing of the wind. You sort of thought it was part of the experience going on and sort of something you had to tune out. but suddenly you kind of hear it more intricately. You hear something that is out of the ordinary for the Wake Sea, even though the Wake Sea has this kind of sound of rushing wind that imitates the sound of waves. You hear something that's sort of breaking that. It's still in a pattern, but more of a rushing wind that occasionally thumps out and seems to be growing louder.
Like something's coming.
That's up for you to interpret based off of my description.
Francois, I don't mean to interrupt, but something's coming.
Hmm?
I'll wake up Feyre. I'll shake her a little bit.
Feyre's a little high up, so you have to kind of like shake the mast to get to actually.
Do I have to? Can I throw something? I'll just throw. What do I have to throw? I don't have anything to throw. Yeah,
well,
I'll shake the
Feyre,
mast.
you can decide to wake up or not.
I wake up.
All right.
I think something's coming. We should be on alert.
All right,
Does
From your vantage point, please make a perception check.
will do.
24?
That's persuasion. Oh, that was persuasion. That was the wrong one.
That's the
Give him the
wrong
18
one.
though.
Give me the
Matter.
18 again. That's what I'm talking about.
You notice that as you kind of look out, you don't notice this sound because you're not as innately attuned to sound as perhaps Blindbeak is. But you look out at the clouds and you see that there's kind of a collection of them that are now underneath you. Not as widespread and large as the Lost Sea and the Lost Curse, but still there. And you sort of look out and examine the darkness with this kind of faint cast of red. And you swear almost like against one of the clouds. It's really hard to see, but with your perception, you swear you see something branching off from the cloud, almost being able to imitate the very color of the sky because of its white and blue shape. But it's very wide, and it seems to be flapping.
No, you're right. There's something lying. I can see it. Look over there. I point and then realize I'm talking to Blindbeak.
Is it a dragon? What is it?
It's got large wings.
Professor
Francois,
Francois
you're
tries
fucking
to
stupid.
he tries to adjust his glasses. He's not the wisest. He's
not the most awake.
He's not the most
he's an elf,
perceptive.
never mind.
And he tries to look out, then he says, I don't see anything.
Here, can I
wake
assist
the
them?
others. You should go wake the others.
And point to where I hear. Okay. I
can
mean,
see-
Hundlefier's right here. I'll kick his. Where is he? Is he just sleeping?
Yeah,
in like
no,
a
he's
curled
sleeping
corner?
he's sleeping on the crates, I believe.
I'm leaning against the crate, yeah.
Hundlefier,
Side-
right? We see something.
Cyanide fucking burps.
Is this the part where Hundlefear stands up and makes a perception check?
Yeah.
Does he have to? We all see it. I mean, I'll go downstairs and wake the gang up.
Blindbeak, you get to about here. Feyre, Hundofear. Well, actually, let me make this check.
Yeah?
Feyre, you are the main person who sees this. Hundofear, you're actually having a hard time seeing it as well. It is very dark, and you kind of have to blink the sleep out of your eyes. But Feyre, you see as suddenly this flapping shape seems to get closer towards the ship, at an alarmingly fast speed.
There's definitely a dragon flying at us.
And then you see
I yell this down.
You see this true shape of this beast as it kind of gets within a range that the darkness doesn't obscure it as much anymore. And let me just zoom out a little
Are we
bit.
over a plane? Question mark.
Nope. You are over the Wake Sea.
So if we kill this thing, we can't really loot it.
That's your main concern.
As a player, perhaps. Oh
You
my god, that
see
thing's sick as fuck.
This creature is beginning to zoom towards your ship. And
That's battle
Feyre,
music.
you hear this time Hundofir, although you still can't see it very well because you're blinking the sleep out of your eyes, you hear a kind of rumbling and something that's almost lost in the wind, like rolling thunder, as you hear a voice. Feyre, you hear it a bit more, you're kind of more listening for it, but you don't understand the language that it speaks, as a booming voice seems to come towards you all. And but Hundofir, I will say that you catch one thing. You catch I knew there would be those who would come. Last.
Yeah, dragon. It's gonna.
Make a initiative roll, everybody.
Can I get a surprise round?
No.
Because I saw it so soon. I was watching it come. Can I ready an action?
No.
Oh, damn.
Ah, I hate it here.
I think by seeing it come, we canceled out its surprise
Nice.
round.
It's true. You did. This is correct.
Please give me good initiative. I want to do cool thing.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I don't need to roll for multiple.
Bed's asleep right now.
Yeah, can I just yell to everyone to wake him up at this point?
Yeah. I
We'll
think
say
you
that
got to.
everybody wakes up as the kind of the booming voice of the white dragon is heard.
5 more minutes.
Can I do a history check to see if this is like normal for a dragon to be here?
Well, you don't even know it's a dragon though.
What,
you
you're
can-
shouting dragon, there's a dragon.
am
What do you
shouting
mean?
that there's a
you
dragon
can,
here.
you can make that as a combat analysis on your turn.
Yeah.
Sinbad, man the cannon.
Oh, what? I'm downstairs.
You're gonna die if you don't wake up.
I like to imagine that Sinbad's mane is all messy because he's just been sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Doesn't
bad.
have
My
enough time to
little
brush
dude's
his
gonna
mane.
come over and like slap your face a bunch.
Oh, okay. I'm up. I'm up.
Blindbeak,
Oh,
you are
what's going on?
first. You kind of are yelling down the hatch.
I'll yell down the hatch and then I'll figure they're awake, and I'll go up here. Is it attacking us? I would assume it's attacking us.
Pretty sure.
Make an insight check, I guess. Combat
It
analysis.
is flying directly
insight.
at us.
You kind of hear this language that you also don't understand because you don't speak Draconic. But you can feel, even without understanding the words, the kind of bloodlust that comes from the
It's
voice.
a bloodlust. It's not like it's defending anything. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you.
No,
Yeah.
it's hunting.
Also, I
uh,
need to put everybody to snap the grid. Hold on.
How do these cannons work, huh?
I will
They
give
go
you the
black.
macro if you would like to try and load them, but they are currently not loaded.
I will try and load them.
Hold on, I'm still trying to snap to grid everybody.
Can I get Dante to load it? Like, I don't know. I guess not. Can
No.
he use his tail? No, like an elephant? No, fucking.
Get Dante to load the cannon.
Listen,
They load the cannon!
it'd be kind of cool. Maybe if he was smarter.
It's true. Maybe if he
Yeah.
was smarter.
I think that a lot of things could be said about that.
Here, I'll give you the. You can on your turn do one fire the cannon action. which I put into your attacks.
Can I touch it just so I see what it does?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, why didn't I put a range? Hold on. No, but you don't get to know what damage, how much damage you do. Also you can't, I'm going to say you have, this is so improbable for you to actually hit this because you're blind.
I got a nat 20. I'm gonna stick by the nat 20 and
Oh
say
my god.
You could
I
try to
swear.
do it with disadvantage, I suppose, but
I just
it
loaded
will
the
also
game.
have.
Nat 20.
You just load it, or do you, I'll say
I'll
it's
just
a
load it for
bonus
now.
action to load it.
Okay, I'll load it and then what else can I do? I'll tell Von Schwa to like get on the cannon or something, or I don't know. I'll tell someone to man the cannon and I'll ready an action to heal. Oh, no. Whatever. Did my insight check count as a free analysis, or is that just saying it's a bloodlust?
Yeah,
that'd
be a combat analysis.
Oh, that was okay. I can't even do shit. I'm not too ranged.
It's true. You are blind. You have a very limited field of view.
I will dodge if it attacks.
Very well. You use the dodge action. Sov, it is your turn.
Oh, what? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna look out.
The door.
I'm gonna have no bearing. Since I've already kind of been down here, how is there like a window here? Is it just open?
Well, it's like a really small, like kind of slit for the cannon. That's about the only window you have. But yes, there is. It's big enough to have the cannon barrel go
If I were
through,
to
but
reach my
also
arm
to
outside,
pivot
could
it.
I?
Yeah, you could reach your arm outside. I'd say so, yes.
All right. 10, 15, 20, 30. I guess I'm going up.
Going on up.
And
Flynn, I have a question. I guess would Blindbeak know if the sails are like supposed to be tucked in or anything like that? How do I protect the boat?
Protect the boat.
I got to hear.
You'll make a check for that on your turn, if you would like.
Or I guess I'll get. Why do I need to do
This
this?
is just like Dragon Age.
You race up to hop on your fucking.
Hop on the roof. I
Actually,
did
I
place
think
things
there
here
are only
specifically.
3
I even placed Sinoi up there that whole time. Wow, I don't
Yeah,
even know.
Sonai was waving to me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. 10. 20. Okay, now at least I have him outside. All right. Where's everybody looking? Oh, that's a baddie.
Not bad though.
Kind of bad though.
Kind of a guy, kind of a dude, kind of a strong boy. We get to here. And then can I ready a catapult action once it comes within? I believe it's 90 feet.
Sure.
I think it's still outside of that.
Is it outside of 90 feet?
Yeah, from me. Well, once it starts moving, it will be within range. Yeah, that's where I will end my turn.
Treyas, your turn.
I do not like dragons.
No.
I thought you
No.
played Dragon Age.
Shut
Yeah.
up. Treyas has never. How does
Trace
movement
hates
work going up
dragons.
ladder and
Reyes
everything?
plays Mass Effect.
It's gonna be
10
like
feet?
10 feet of your movement, yes sir.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to measure myself.
It is a bit complicated. With
Yeah, that's how I went that
That's
entire
strange.
time. I was just like, wait, 5,
I
10.
think I can only get to this door then.
You open. You stand in the doorway.
In the doorway.
As you see the crimson sky, and you hear people shouting. Sinbad.
Wait.
Oh wait, is it what?
What about
I was
my
about to
history
ask
check?
if Trace left.
Oh right, yeah, combat
You didn't let
analysis.
me do any action.
Combat analysis. Combat
I
analysis.
moved. Oh, combat. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that works.
Is this okay?
You don't know much about the feudal plates. So I'm gonna have to tell you that you would not know. As far as you know about this place, even for how much you read, you're not sure. Maybe the dragons are kind of a lot everywhere. Sometimes it depends. You don't know. You don't know. That's all I'm saying. You don't know.
Okay. My dude's also gonna follow me.
Okay.
But I think he was 5 feet in front of me, so I'll put him right here.
Is the
wait,
captain
wait.
awake?
It's not the
I don't
captain's
know.
turn. 10.
I could go wake her. I don't know.
Okay. Is there
Wake
anything else
up.
you would like to do, Treyas?
Joe Biden.
How does
but-
readying an action work? If I want to ready a spell.
You just do it. You just say, "I ready in action." I don't use. I'm very loose about the readying spell rule, and I say that you can. You don't have to expend a spell slot. You can just say, "I ready it," and then you'll do it if it's available.
From this doorway, would I just be able to directly cast a spell, or was it not really in my vision?
I'd have to make you make a perception check, because as I said, it's kind of like not only being fast and it's chaotic, it's
Well, then I'll ready a
stealthy.
spell if it moves like more this way, like in my vision better.
You can make a check. I mean, if it comes closer, it'll be a lot more apparent. So it's just dark. So you can ready a spell for when you see it. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
That's it.
Sinbad, your turn.
Alrighty. Sorry, what was our ruling on the cannon over here? Can I see the dragon?
Bonus action to load it.
Bonus action to load in. Action to fire it.
And I can
What's the-
like get a clear shot on the dragon, right?
Make a perception check. It's kind of hard to see.
Well, luckily, I have my one good eye for this. Oh no, it's not that good.
You just
You
woke
used
up,
the
so your
wrong
vision's
eye.
blurry.
Yeah,
exactly.
you look out and you hear all this yelling about dragons, but it's kind of like a very limited view slit already. So you kind of look around. You're like, what? You don't see
I'm still
anything.
rubbing my eye upon waking up.
Ready your action to
What's going
fire.
on? Oh. Yeah. I think I'll just load the cannon and ready to fire, yeah.
All right. Ondofir.
Oh boy.
Dr. Orange, you're gonna have to help me aim this thing.
I'm gonna have to help you. I'm gonna have to help you.
No,
anyway.
orange.
That
Orange.
cat is just gonna stare at you, brother.
It probably is, yeah.
Oh jeez. Let's see. Oh wait, it's that.
Far.
Yeah. Very much outside of Humblefer's effective range, I'm pretty sure.
It is far. Quite far.
Well,
Imagine if it had a surprise round on us. I would not. That would wouldn't be the best.
Yeah, you guys got lucky
That's
with your
probably what's
perception
gonna happen.
checks.
Okay. I am going to probably ready an action. Why don't I have his D&D Beyond character sheet open?
I'm not moving Dante, but I just want to see the size. Oh, that's big.
It's hard to tell.
Actually, this is what I can do in the meantime. I will use my movement to go to here. And then wait, is a melee?
Who's humming the Monster Hunter music?
It's me.
Flint.
I like Monster Hunter.
Me too.
What?
What?
What we're doing right
Sounds
now.
I think Flint got the idea from Monster Hunter.
Have a dragon?
Yeah,
Oh,
dragons are only from
Oh,
Monster
yeah.
Hunter.
It's
all
from
monsters,
Monster
all
Hunter.
dragons.
Everybody knows that dragons were invented by Dragon Age.
It's true.
You're right. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Did this dragon roll like a 1?
It's true.
Rolled a 4.
I played Dragon Age and I fought several dragons.
You
so-
finish?
I did finish.
Let's talk later.
Yeah. I've been wanting to talk to you about it.
I don't know. I will, I guess. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I get to use this. Do paladin things. I am going to bless Feyre,
Ooh, bless.
Thank you.
Francois, and Blind Beak.
This is so good.
Lock it in.
Bless
Bless
is
what?
You know what? I'll do it. I'll go at a second level. Make it a fancy bless.
What does bless do?
That means you could do another
Uh,
person. I roll a 1d4 for
Just
everything.
give you a little
and
kiss
add
on the
it.
forehead. That's it.
Yeah, it's a 1d4 on your
Cute.
save your attack rolls and specific like ability
yes.
checks.
In that case, is it metagaming to ask who has more effective range?
I mean,
If you feel
no. I welcome planning in lots of regards.
Okay.
Because
Who can hit from farther away, Trace or Sav?
What? Probably the same. Right now, I'm probably closer, so you can go longer.
Okay.
To be fair,
then
Sov, I
will-
don't think Sov can deal quite as much damage as Trace can.
Okay,
Trace
then
is
the
fireball, right?
the fourth bless will go to Trace. And Hundelfear I grip my hammer icon that hangs around my neck, and sort of the lightning tattoos glow a little bit. And you can feel on your chest a sort of lightning bolt is almost etched into you. It doesn't hurt, but it
Ugh.
tingles a little bit.
who did you do that to?
I did it to
the
Von
blessing?
Schwa,
Ah, yeah. Francois,
Blind Beak,
and
Feyre, and Trace, because I cast it at second level.
Gotcha. Understood.
Grace kisses you
Wait, hold on.
seductively.
What did you say?
Huh?
Grace kisses you seductively.
Whoa!
All right.
As they-
That's not
Here's
fair.
the thing. Unfortunately, here's the thing. We didn't
Okay.
make specific rules about Treyas. Treyas isn't necessarily a person/creature. So you can.
What are the rules of bless?
Well,
Bless
it
works
says
on,
bless.
like,
You bless
Warforged.
up to 3 creatures.
I feel like
If-
by
listen,
D&D definitions,
either-
if an animated
Either Bella and I are gonna have to talk about it some more.
No.
Or-
This should count.
Why?
But
It's just
I'm
creatures.
I'm not one often
That's
to
not what it.
be
What,
like argue with the DM guy, but if it works on Warforged, which
Exactly.
it does, It
No,
works on Trace.
But
Hold on,
here's
I'm
the
pulling
thing.
it up. I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Bella specifically put a restriction on their character to make them even less of a person than usual, to say that they cannot be cast, they cannot get influenced by self-centered creatures.
No. That's not what it says. I'll send this to you. It's not what it says.
What does it say? What does it say?
I'm sorry. Hey,
Huh.
hold on. One second. It says something
what
about
for?
creatures.
If they couldn't be affected by spells that affect
I am
creatures,
I
that's
am
like a free
affected.
spell.
Okay. I see it.
Kind of
Yeah.
crazy though.
That'd just be like
Yeesh.
global spell.
I was like, wait, hold on.
You okay? You bust
Target
Trace.
creatures.
Cool.
Trace
Is it the end of
resumes
your turn?
kissing.
Let me check my bonus
Put
actions.
This on everybody for that is blessed for now.
I don't know. This could be bad for us, but it could also be pretty cool.
What is it?
Oh, it's not a bonus action. My homebrew subclass has the 2-channel divinity options. One of them causes a 2-mile radius thunderstorm with high wind.
That's so good for me. Oh my god, that's so good for me.
Is it good for the ship?
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
That's why I was a bit worried.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do that now, but keep it in mind because that makes Call Lightning absurdly good for me.
Team synergy?
Team synergy? The 2 lightning people? Team synergy? No
Mhm.
way. All right,
It's
is that
crazy.
the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Professor Von Schwa looks to everybody and says, "Oh no! You all, what? You all need to get down as soon as possible. This thing will annihilate all of you. Please, just try to stay safe. I've got this." And Professor Von Schwa pulls out his very cool-looking long sword spell blade. And he seems to ready it in some sort of fashion.
Probably
but
like
not in
a
the
young
normal
white
fashion.
dragon. We can take a young white dragon.
Hundlefear says
It doesn't say it's young, does it? It just says
Listen,
white.
I'm using my game knowledge by looking at the CR.
the problem with getting down is that we're on a boat, and if it's just whether or not the boat goes down.
I think he means like get below decks.
But if the boat is destroyed, that doesn't matter.
I think he's gonna do some wacky shit.
I'm
Let him
Professor,
do it.
please don't kill yourself.
it's not about me. It's about what that thing can do.
Don't kill yourself, Professor. I just
I'm
started
not
thinking you're
going
cool.
to try. Listen. Don't worry about me. You have to worry about yourself. Feyre, it's your turn. Feyre?
Oh, sorry. You said my brother was talking to me.
I
Tell
heard
your
that a
brother
little
to
bit.
shut up. It's D&D time.
It's D&D. You're right. It's D&D time.
Shut up! Shut
All right.
up!
Can I like swing down the rigging to the?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, I do that.
It's
That's
it'll
cool.
take
This is loaded. We need someone to fire that,
half of
'cause
your
I can't
movement,
fire that.
so 30. But that
Gonna-
shouldn't-
Can we get small inkling to fire that?
A great question.
Can we actually, Treyas, as well? I don't want to beat you up, but you did summon a little
I
ink guy.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
How
he
much
can
health
actually
do you
be-
want to?
We could either do that, or I could just reabsorb him.
Do you want to? Well, that's up to you.
I'll just reabsorb it.
All right. We'll say as you like came up, you just kind of like picked them up and he went back into you. All right. What are you doing, Feyre? What are you up to?
I'm going to. How far away is the dragon? It's too far away for me to really do anything, which means I get a nice little round to prepare. So I'm gonna cast haste
Ooh,
on myself.
nice. All right. You're hasted. I think you get that action straight away, so you have
I
that
do get
extra
that action.
action.
Cast haste, and then I run over. Oh, and I'm gonna fire the cannon at the dragon.
I won't have you make the perception check, since you already have seen it. So I'll just give you the. You were like the most apparent. You are the most aware of this thing.
Crit.
Fire. Where's fire the cannon? God damn it! Where did I put that
It's-
macro?
Blow its brains out and the encounter.
The encounter instantly.
Easy.
It's fire the cannon with an exclamation mark.
It is. It's because it's exciting. Get the fire the cannon. Sort of deal.
Where's the macro?
Hold on, it's
It'll-
it's gone missing. It's not
We have
in
to
my...
organize a search party.
I see it. It's in attacks.
Yeah, that's because I put it on you, preemptive.
Oh.
I mean, before you needed it, but I don't. Where the fuck? Hello? Can I? I'm just gonna put it in aspects instead. It's really easy to find there, but I'll have to remove it because it's not right. All right, it's gonna be in attacks right about now. So just click off and on Feyre if you don't see it.
Fire the cannon. Buddy, you spelled cannon wrong. It's 2 N's in the middle.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
That is so canon.
Plus, you gotta plus the bless.
It's canon. It's the canon
Plus
cannon.
bless.
The canon.
Let me roll a D4 video game. Video game.
This is not a video game.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Yeah, Bella, come on.
We're on video and it's a game.
Oh!
17 to
Uh,
hit. Let's go.
So you aim the cannon. You are one of the only people that have traced it along from the cloud, and you line it up. You fire the cannon, and you feel as though you get a great shot right towards it. And you see as it seems to almost just barely hit it, but you see that instead it seems to tilt itself as it's basically doing a dive bomb towards your boat. And you see as it only lightly grazes the wing, but that is to say it does not hit.
Serious?
17 probably. I'm gonna guess Flint's using glancing blows like Jared
No,
does.
I do not use
No.
glancing
No?
blows. This is incorrect.
Aw.
Yeesh.
I'm dramatizing how close you got.
I like it. I like the flavor.
But
Shit.
either way, that is the end of your turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Von Schwa shakes his head slightly as he sees. Well, I'll say it even a little bit more seriously because this could be bad. But he looks to you as you instead decide to stay up on the ship and fire the cannon, and the dragon very easily dodge it. And you see as he looks to you and he sort of has this sad look in his eyes.
I do have an extra 30 feet of movement from haste.
After you see the disappointing look, would you like to do something else?
I'm a little. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little spooked by that. I run over.
I'm blocking the door. You can't come in here.
I'm just gonna run over here.
Favorite just runs through Treus.
I splash through the ink form. It's like Scooby Doo.
You can
Ew.
move
That
through a
just
person's.
kills
Why would
Reyes.
you do
You
that?
can move through a person's square if you do it as difficult terrain. If it's an ally.
Dude, I'm
I decide
squished
to
up.
squish
I'm letting
through
you. Yeah,
Atreus.
yeah, you can come through it. No worries.
So you
I'm
do.
just gonna-
You end up over
No, I'm
here.
just gonna stand over
Also,
here.
Wait, did you do your bless?
I did do my bless.
Oh,
I got a
okay.
4.
You got perfect bless.
Oh, I see.
I guess I'm just gonna stand over here for now. I'm gonna be like, in case I need to skedaddle quick. But I do have a bonus to AC haste. So
I think it's dragon time.
I am sorry, little
Dragon
ones.
eats nuts.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Tell me when he gets within range.
I dodged.
Oh,
So if he fire breath, do I?
You yeah, no, everybody's things go off. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw versus the
Versus a alright. Sav stretches out some vines over the close side of the ship and then one far over the backside. Loaded in his catapult is a a stalactite. He's
Oh, you gonna
catapulting
drug
a
it?
stalactite. Yeah.
Oh, it got bigger.
I mean, he
Oh,
was always
fuck.
this big. He was just
Weird.
far away.
It just looked smaller in the distance.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, go 90 feet, cause then
You're
stalactite.
stalactiting him?
Yeah. What do you think I'm doing? Think I'm
Oh
gonna
my
actually be able to fight
lord.
this? No, I want it to go away.
He
Just-
dodges it easily.
Wow.
Jesus.
Damn.
Once again,
Alright.
doing one of those tilts. It seems to be
Hell.
prepared. As it arrives closer, you hear its voice even louder than before. And
Sinbad has his ready.
Saab, you
action
pick
to
out some
fire it.
things, but it's still really hard to understand. But Hundofir, you understand all of it as you hear it say, I, Malforik, have become the new ruler of Brockmire. All those foolish ones were deceived. Now you will become the first treasure of my new sleet landscape, my sodden home. As he dodges, Sinbad, you can do your attack. Press the fire
Okay.
the cannon button.
I would also like to channel divinity on this shot for guided strike,
Guided
which
strike.
gives me a +10 bonus to the roll. Yeah.
Yee.
Yeah.
Yee.
Fire the cannon!
It's a
Lock
25.
it in.
25 does hit. Your cannon, as you manage to smack it along the side, upon its chest, and this time a shot is done true. Although you see that the ball, and the cannon, mostly the cannon actually, before as you lined it up and shot, it glows this sort of gold and red upon the very end of the cannon and gold along the side of it, as it seems to almost heat up with a holy energy as this cannonball launches out and actually seems to almost curve into the beast as it attempts to dodge it. 30 damage.
That's decent damage.
I have my action.
Yes, you may do your chaos bolt.
I'm gonna cast a level 2. If I had a D6 from the cat inspiration. Can
That doesn't work on save. Or wait, no,
Okay.
it is an
Well,
attack.
I
it's an
didn't-
attack. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You
Can
do
that
it on
stack with the D4 also?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called roll security.
Fuck me.
Smiles.
Or I like to
Listen.
call it roll security. I think it's a cool name for it.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
you
no.
launch out this chaos bolt past Feyre, and it even with a bunch of different things trying to help you out, it manages to dodge it as it's kind of like zipping through the air. The other one with a readied action
I have a
was
question.
yeah. What's up?
Never mind. I take it back.
Was Professor Von Schwa. And Professor Von Schwa had a very special ability that he was ready for.
He's gonna use his dragon fuck
One
ability.
hit kill the dragon.
Okay. Did I ever put in his... Oh, I did. What is it? How do I look at this? Hold on, I have to look at things about this Professor Von Schwa guy. 2, 5, 15. So it's 15. Let's see. Versus... I think this is a wisdom check.
I don't know,
charisma
man. Dragons
check.
seem
It's a
kind of
charisma
wise.
saving throw.
This guy doesn't look too charismatic. He did say he wanted to kill us.
He does,
Not a
he
good
se-
opening to
he seems
conversation.
pretty frightening, you could say.
That's charismatic, I guess,
I suppose.
in its own right.
Let's see, charisma save. Nope, it definitely won. Unfortunate. You see Professor Von Schwa seems to hold his blade within his two hands, and the strange, almost heat lines within it seem to undulate. And you see as it almost seems that within these lines, little dots of stars start to appear. And you see that these little dots seem to start to appear around the dragon as well. But the dragon simply, once again, seems to evade them and shake it off. And simply, become a part of my frozen land. As I think everybody's ready actions went off.
Mine is
With
dodge.
little effect.
I
do
had
have
ready action to
advantage.
kill him.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Thanks.
This hits everybody except Cyanoi. As a huge...
Thank
And
God.
also, you have to make it... Jimmy, unfortunately, I have unfortunate news for you. You also have to make a dexterity saving throw with this, but with advantage. Everybody else gets it at a normal amount, except for Blind Beak and Dante, who both readied their actions to dodge it. But this is... As you see, as it finally flies close enough, it seems to get hit, but it naturally just moves again, flapping its wings, and as it says its line of becoming a frozen landscape, it breathes out this torrent of sharp icicles and complete and utter cold and death. And you all feel your skin, the very air around you seem to start to freeze. And I would like everybody to make... Hold on, let me double check by pressing the button. It's a Constitution saving throw, actually.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, so you don't have... Neither Dante or Blind Beak actually have advantage. But Sinbad, you do, because you are sheltered.
Oh, what the fuck?
I told you the Professor Von Schwa looked back for a reason.
That is quite a lot of damage.
6, 14.
This is going so poorly.
Wait, so
Guys-
dodge means nothing?
Dodge. I'll give you advantage, I say, because you did
I have
prepare.
haste and a bonus to AC from it.
I wanna do another one. Why didn't let me do another one?
Oh,
Of course!
Oh my lord!
You're so
Fucking
we're all
stupid.
so
You're so
surprised.
stupid.
You're so dumb.
Suck
This
my
is so
nose.
stupid. This
crazy.
is so dumb. Flint, I want to use my inspiration from doing the thing today.
Don't you get bless?
You can
Does
use your
bless work on
inspiration.
saves?
I can use bless, you're right.
I think bless does. Let me check. Yes, saving throw. So anybody that has bless gets to roll it with an extra D4.
Let's go.
Oh fuck! I
Let's
failed.
go.
Oh no.
Inspiration
Farah,
mode?
Farah,
Yeah,
you succeed. Bella,
Oh, no. Poor
Atreus does
Atreus.
not succeed. Hundofir does not
Hundofir.
succeed. Sinbad, you just barely don't succeed.
I know.
Did you use your bless? Me?
Can we use inspirations?
You can use inspiration.
Let me
And...
You
roll
can
for
use
him.
inspirations, of course.
Oh, I have an inspiration.
It gets even worse. Jeez.
Dante gets advantage, right?
Yeah, but you just rolled advantage.
I
Wait,
wanted to
inspiration
roll
just
both
means
for him.
reroll, right?
Too bad.
Add a D6, right?
Add a.
What is
Wait,
inspiration?
inspiration is a reroll.
Oh, it's a reroll. Okay.
Well,
I'm using-
okay, so there's two different. It gets confusing because I'm using the bardic inspiration a lot with like the cat.
Oh
The
yeah.
cat has bardic inspiration, which is like a 1d6, but then there's inspiration, which you guys get for retelling the last session, and that's a whole ass reroll on anything you
I
want.
was thinking bardic inspiration.
Can I use that inspiration right now?
Yeah. You
Oh,
just
damn
barely
it.
still don't
Oh
succeed.
no!
Oh,
All right.
rest in peace.
The culling shall begin. I'm sorry. 54. So you get hit for 54. You get hit for 54. Oh, Professor Von Schwa. Hold on.
Lock it in.
Professor Von Schwa. Jesus.
I like it. He's our OP mentor.
So it's just
character.
Farah. It's just Farah, Blindbeak, and Von Schwa that don't get hit for the full. Otherwise, it is 54.
Does Sinbad get hit even though he's below decks?
Yeah, because he's next to the window,
He's
unfortunately.
I don't want to ask, but I'm gonna ask: does Orange get hit?
Orange.
Orange
No, Orange is in the deck still. Look at him. He's safe.
Orange isn't being perceived right now, so Orange is
You're
nowhere to be
so
found.
right. There is no one there to perceive him.
Yeah.
I wish I
Orange
stepped away from the
who?
window.
Grace thinks about Orange and he appears just to be
Dies.
impaled by an icicle.
Very nice.
So. Oh, Hundolfir, your health was off. You got like a double super mega health, which was not accurate.
Oh, we're looking at nice negative healths for everyone. Yikes.
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
Nice.
Blind Beak, Professor Von Schwa, and Feyre get the half, and that was 27 health damage.
Ouchie.
27. So everybody, I'm going to mark them all as restrained because all the people that go unconscious also are not fully frozen, but they are partially frozen to the deck.
What would
I
the
hate the
Constitution
cold.
save for haste be for me?
It would be a 14 because we round
14. Okay. Should I make that now?
up. Yeah.
Okay, I get advantage because of my Eldritch, my Eldritch Invocation.
Yup.
Cool, 16.
Yeah, you still have haste. Thankfully. So that is the end of the White Dragon's turn, however. Wait, did I give everybody? No, Von Schwa just has a mega HP. You're good. You're good. Just checking everything's right. All right. So, unfortunately, this occurs. And a large number of you are frozen to the deck. In a clear ice, not like kind of an opaque ice. You have opaque ice towards your legs and feet, and kind of icicles branching out in the directions in which you were hit. The one that probably has the most strange icicles surrounding them is Sinbad, who is kind of fused to this cold cannon right now.
Mondays.
It's a Sunday, actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Blind
Does this
Beak.
damage the ship?
It definitely damages the ship. You see as this wing becomes crusted over with a great amount of... Thank you for reminding me, actually. I have a special tracker for this.
That ain't good.
That ain't good, fellas.
You
Guys, I
always
think-
gotta have a vehicle health.
It's true,
Guys, I
it's true.
Maybe we aren't supposed to win this fight.
Our vehicle has
Would you-
1 million health, actually.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
Do people send SOSs or stuff like that when they're getting attacked by these things?
Yeah, we'll just use the
what-
radio.
help
what's
you
the
in
procedure?
time.
It's going to be a check
No.
on your turn. All right,
think it is my
Blind Beak,
turn.
it is your turn.
Yeah. What do people do during this? How do they survive this, I guess?
Make a history check.
They don't, is what I'm gonna get. Yeah.
You don't know. Listen, the most thing you know is that people, especially of the feudal plates, don't like traveling downwards for a very, very fair reasons.
See that now?
How do people I mean, can Hundolfir heal?
Yeah, you can heal them.
Yeah.
No,
Thunder
can
Fist,
he
can you
heal? Can he heal as an
everybody?
action?
Right
Here
now.
and Stav and...
Because I know
Oh,
Soft can, right?
you mean like everybody else? I get you.
I think it's Hundolfir, Stav, and Sinbad that have some sort of...
So I'm gonna go up to
I-
Sov.
The
Don't
healers
have
got
group healing.
got. I'm not sure if
You have
anybody
Ion
has
Hands,
group
though,
healing.
right?
Sav is
I'm gonna heal
Kinda.
Sov then. Healing
Sav
hand.
is, just thank you, but probably waking up with the other healer would be wiser.
The other healer, he's down all the way there. I can't get to him.
Whoa, I'll take it.
You can't get. I'm like 15 feet away. What are you talking about?
I thought you said you can't
why
heal.
is Ulf dead?
I
Dead,
said I
dead.
don't
It
have
got double
group
damage
healing.
done to it.
Oh yes.
Okay, I'll heal you then.
It was
since you're,
double
like,
its
right there.
its max HP.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it only has 25 health. Or
Alright,
wait,
how much?
What a little baby. Okay.
How much do I heal for? Or
11.
okay.
you rush over, and some of the ice seems to cool off as you kind of channel some natural chi energies, and you put your fingers onto one of Hondofir's natural points upon his chi pools within his body. Pressure points. You know what I'm saying. Please make a Constitution saving throw, Hondofir. Also, you are
Constitution save.
yes, you are on death's door. This is something that sometimes I don't always remember, but I am remembering.
I'm gonna talk to Von Shaw. Von Shaw, what do we do? Oh, he made it.
Yeah, you don't get exhaustion. Is you look to Professor Von Schwa and ask what to do, and Professor Von Schwa looks to you again with kind of a somber eyes, and he says, "Get everyone in to the deck. We have to try to fend it off somehow, or we're going down into the lost sea. We have to scare it off in some regard. If I'm able to use my magic enough, it should be able to break through its natural resistances, but it might take a good while. We have to hope and pray that it doesn't have its breath again. But honestly, just try to survive and try to scare it off. That's the best bet we can have."
Okay. I'll probably try and bring trays downstairs to heal them next.
Make a strength check to try to push their
To the goo?
frozen body. They're frozen goo right now.
Yeah.
I'll say that's enough. The Atreus isn't particularly heavy on their own, and you can push them in. Wait, how much? Yeah, I'd say you can do this.
And then, what I'm thinking right now is trying to get Professor Von Schwa's device and like amplifying it, so it just sounds like madness and scares the thing off. But I don't know how to amplify it.
Get a big speaker.
Do we have? Is there anything to amplify the noise?
Boom boom speaker.
It's an amp out of her back pocket.
I don't think
You
have an
haven't.
amp in your back
Oh wait,
pocket.
you made your history check. I'll allow one more check. Make a Arcana check.
I don't want to make Arcana.
It's that magical device that you're trying to magically figure out how to make even more powerful. You're stupid.
Whoa,
You're so
whoa.
stupid.
This is
crazy.
Isaac is hacking. He's hacking map tool.
He's always hacking.
The amount of luck on this guy is actually insane. It's insane. I'll give you this.
Give it to me.
You don't exactly understand the magic that goes behind the device that you saw, but you know of one other magical device that is very strong and powerful, although you don't know how it also works on this ship. You know that there is the static vent, and that the static vent you have read about in your book stores some sort of power from the curse, and that's why it's able to like put it off. It's able to store it somehow and dissipate it into a different type of it basically is able to store whatever strange magical energies that permeate the curse and then dissipate it naturally. But you know that it does store this strange void energy, and that at times it can be used in specific ways. And that's the closest bet you think you could have, is using this untapped energy.
Where is the static vent?
Well, the static vent takes up all 2 of the levels. So but the main places where you interact with it are the panel at the top deck, and then also at the bottom part. But mostly this panel at the top deck.
So do I formulate a way how to like discharge this since I did?
You
get, like,
don't
nat
know.
20?
No, I'm saying that you know of an untapped energy potential that could be used in some regard, maybe with other magical devices to enhance them or use them, but you aren't exactly sure how it works until you see the controls and actually have the things in front of you. You're conceptualizing right now.
I'll be verbalizing this out loud to Von Schwa.
You have the door open, and as you push Treus in, you're like, what about that static vent, huh? And Professor Von Schwa kind of thinks about it and says, we could try. But with what? My Sylve? No, I'm not sure, but and since it's in the middle of combat, that's the most you get. He seems cautious, but he's thinking about it. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll close the door and move right here, so we don't get blasted.
Understandable. Sav, please make a death saving throw.
Wait, what? What?
I didn't heal you. I
HP?
didn't heal you, little
I have 5
bastard
HP.
point.
No,
What do you mean?
you don't have 5 HP. That's impossible. You have
I
40
had
max
temporary
health.
hit points.
From what? You did not have temporary hit points. No way, no
I
how.
had 5. Okay, fine.
No,
then
you
I literally
definitely
couldn't
got
have
knocked
responded to
unconscious.
him.
Ah! You're not dead. You're not dead. Don't listen to that.
Of dies
I've
permanently.
died. That's
Dies,
really
done.
sad.
Holy shit, we lost one, boys.
Okay.
You are definitely frozen.
That's a good one.
What would you have gained? Was it? Did you sleep on chairs or something? Is that what? And then don't temporary.
Well, spore people can do like crazy hit points, or temp.
Yeah, but I don't think temporary hit points go over long rests.
Did we have a long rest in that regard?
Yeah, you guys did a long rest before you guys left the boat. I mean the Port Ampang. I mean not Port Ampang, Milltown. Fuck. Lost
Since I did have the movement for Dante, can I get him to shelter like?
Or you finish a long rest, yeah.
I don't know what to do with Dante. Dante's just kind of out there. I didn't want Dante to be out there. Dante can't come
Also,
inside.
there's a roll button for death saving throws, but we'll count that as your success. There's a special button in the campaign macros.
Ah, I see.
Treus, make a death saving throw as well. You fail your death saving throw. Unfortunately. Sinbad, make a death saving throw.
Oh, you're dying too.
Everyone's dying.
Everybody
Everybody's
dying.
doing a little better.
Can I also? I have 5 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, you do, but well, you're frozen. I've made this very clear.
That is true.
So unfortunately not.
I can break these cuffs.
You're only vaguely aware of what's going on around you as you feel your very self having this intense stabbing pain as your entire body is frozen.
I need you to pass this.
I just woke up. I did
Also
not.
look for him. Hey, maybe you should give him some of your luck there, Isaac.
I gotta
Please
hoard
do.
some of it right now. I can't.
Hondo Fear, you feel this warmth kind of spreading throughout you as Blind Beak has given you some of their power, their energy to heal you.
Oh. My lungs feel like they're on fire. Oh, I'm going to... Shit.
You're gonna shit.
Nice.
It's not gonna help us.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the
You
fuck up,
never
shut the
know.
fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
I don't want this anymore. You guys shit yourselves. That's gross. I'm leaving.
We did it.
Let's see. How much flying speed do I get? Equal to your walking speed. Very cool. I hope this doesn't fucking get me killed again.
Okay.
Oh shit, I only have 20 feet of movement. I hate being a paladin with the strength system. I hate it so much. I will walk 20 feet that way. I think that's my turn.
Very well.
Wait. What is my healing spell? Yeah,
Oh, he
it's
has
Cure
that
Wounds.
spell. Crazy.
This thing needs a good old fireball to the face.
Perhaps.
Lightning Paladin. Sorry. I guess, can I, like, pop my wings? Like, move 20 feet, pop my wings, and then move another 20 feet? Is that a thing? Is that how that works?
I think so. Because it's a bonus action to pop your wings.
Yes, but I wasn't sure if, like, the movement was redundant or not.
Oh, well, I think you'd have to use your action to dash or whatever. To move extra feet beyond your normal movement.
Are flying and walking speed separate though? Is what I'm trying to get at?
No, you can only go. You can either. I don't think that's how it works. I'm trying to think now.
That would seem a little silly.
Yeah, I think it's all like you can either walk your walking speed or fly your flying speed or a combination of both, but they're always like the same unless you have more flying than you do walking. So for example, if your walking speed was like 30 and then your flying speed was 80, then you could walk 30 but then only fly 50 sort of deal.
You can never
Okay,
go
well,
more than your maximum speed that something would give you.
Yeah.
it's my turn.
Okie dokie. Professor Von Schwa. Now, Professor Von Schwa has things that he could do. Professor Von Schwa is going to... Does he do this spell? This spell? This is actually all there goes. Dante is a bit lost without Blind Beak.
Can I get Dante to go in here?
You can't as long as you have that door closed and you can't tell Dante what to do.
I thought someone would open, but that's true.
Dante. Let's make a check for Dante, shall we? Dante unfurls their wings and launches out towards the dragon.
No, he's gonna kill himself.
He's
No,
gonna try
Dante.
something. Multi-attack. Okay, yep. One of those and one of those. He tries to claw at the white dragon with his bottom claws. Definitely hits the white dragon, slashing at some of the scales and picking at the feathers upon the blue feathers upon the white dragon's back, making some flutter and fly around. Scales dropping to the lost sea below. And then he has a new ability, Tail Smack.
What is this? Did his tail grow back?
No, he doesn't have a stinger on his tail.
Oh, he's
but
just
he can
slapping
still
him with
use
it.
You can just slap him with it now. He
He's
slaps.
like a Rathalos after you cut its tail off.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of Monster Hunter references here today.
Hey,
Listen,
good game.
it's a good video game.
Wait,
Fair.
no fucking way. Are you for real? Did I do this stat block right, or am I silly? Do white adult dragons not have a saving throw proficiency in strength? Are you joking? They don't. Are you joking? Why? Why Monster Manual? Why? Either way, it doesn't get pushed back, or knocked prone, but it does get smacked in the face.
Knocked prone just falls.
Yeah, basically that would.
Fall.
It's what would happen. Fall for a bit at least. And then Dante is gonna try to do a pass by, and then since it moved 30 feet over here, it's gonna try to use the rest of its 80-foot movement or 50-foot movement to fly it over here. But it will take an attack of opportunity. Oh, right. This guy, right.
Okay, he's doing okay.
Takes a bit of slashing damage as one of the claws of the white dragon lash out at Dante. Once again, blood splatters down. Professor Von Schwa is gonna jump up here and he's gonna start piloting the ship. And then yell to either Farah or Hundlefear, honestly, and say, I think I could use my time better, but I think somebody should try to do some evasive maneuvers. Perhaps move this thing around. I'll do the preliminary stuff, but one of you should get up here. And
I think Hundlefear would probably be better at that.
use his action to move slightly farther away from them.
We need to heal everyone. I can't be the only healer doing this right now.
50 feet away from them as he seems to spin the steering wheel. You feel as all the boxes and other things start to shift as the boat seems to start to careen over to the left.
Would start drinking the special soda be an action or a bonus action?
Giving us,
Or
well,
can I-
opening it up. It depends if you have some on you. If you have some on you, it's a bonus action. But
I
like,
believe you took a flask, yeah.
yeah, so you could do it
Yeah,
as a bonus
I already-
action, correct?
Several, actually.
And then everybody else wakes up. Olive opens the door and says,
Is it-
"Oh, hello. Are we under attack?"
Yeah, do you know how to heal my friend? We need some healing right now.
Do they react to, like normal healing? They look goopy.
My friend down there is hurt. Maybe you could help him.
How do you know?
I can help
You
him,
hear
but
downstairs,
I'm gonna help
Oh
you.
god, it hurts everywhere.
Sinbad screaming.
Ah.
Okay, I'll go help the youngster down there, I suppose. Don't, stay safe. Don't, just relax a little bit. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll be fine. Gives Blind Beak a
Chill
pat on
out.
the back. 5,
Inspiration.
5, 10, 15. Not a bard, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that was so inspiring. It's a grandma. Aren't all
Anything that
grandmas
grandma say
bars?
would inspire me.
She
That's
she
true.
really shuffles all the way over to you, Sinbad.
As the ship is careening, listening
In the
to
meantime, Reyna also comes out and says,
Yeah, where have you been?
"Is my ship under attack?" It starts to wipe eyes.
See me
This shouldn't be
frozen to the
possible.
cannon.
What the what? What is the Oh no, my investment. And we'll put some healing down upon you, Sinbad.
Let's go.
And they look at you and say, "Oh, okay. I've learned a thing or two. I think I can help. Here you go. 5 healing."
I'll take it.
That right as Olive also comes over and is like, "Oh, my old legs aren't the way they used to be. Oh, it seems like you've got this though, Reyna." Reyna says, "I don't have shit. What's attacking the ship? This is scary."
It's a white dragon outside. Stay away from the window. It's dangerous.
Reyna backs up. Or probably ducks back here.
Yeah, that's smarter.
Olive used all of her movement. Feyre, it's your turn.
The thing is, we could probably load the cannon, shoot it, and just back off so it can't hit us. we could do like a coward like hit and run strat. So we just move away from the window, and then next turn we do it.
It is a good strat.
Just hard to hit.
I'm gonna yell to Von Schwa.
That passes.
I'll take the wheel, Professor, and I'm gonna. So how much movement do I have? I have 60 feet of regular movement because of haste. Cool, I can do that. I'm gonna with lightning surrounding me, dart over here, shoot an Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
How far does Eldritch Blast go?
20 feet.
Yeah, you're good. You got it then. Shoot that blast. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Oh no, you still bless.
you don't
I do
still
still
have
have-
bless because bless is
Went
a
unconscious. It's
concentration spell.
Damn it! I'm gonna do that, miss, and then just sprint back over here in a flash.
Yeah,
Take
you're
the wheel.
fucking you are going fast. You are speeding around. I actually need to get rid of the thing that says.
I absorbed Von Schwa into me. There we go.
It's okay. You can occupy his space when.
Whose
he
background noise
gives you
is
the
that?
thing.
I don't know.
So that's the end of your turn.
I'm gonna take the wheel, and I do have another action to make evasive maneuvers, I guess, because of haste.
Sure. You.
Unless that's not how it works.
One person takes the turn to per round to move the ship in whatever way. So Professor Von Schwa already moved it this round, but you
Okay,
can
gotcha.
you can move it next round. And Professor Von Schwa can go do wacky spell sword things or whatever the fuck he's planning.
Can I shoot another Eldritch Blast?
You can sure do try it. Oh! Unfortunately, it is a legendary action creature, so it does have its save. It doesn't just take
I hope it
crits.
fails.
That was like max possible damage right there, though.
That is max possible damage.
Very good shit.
That's nice.
It still succeeds.
Do it again. Actually, I wasn't looking.
But you do still do 20 damage to it.
What's the parameter? What's the saving for?
So all non-legendary creatures that have that don't have legendary actions, that's what I mean, don't have to save against player crits. They automatically
just
get
take
critical
the-
consequence.
Gotcha.
But creatures that do have legendary actions and are legendary creatures can do the saves. Speaking of, he doesn't really have anybody to hit with his moves, though. He's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to hit nobody, but fly half of his movement after Favor's turn.
Jeez, she has legendary actions.
This is a slightly older dragon than you might expect.
Also, I was wrong. I'm pretty sure it's an adult dragon. Pretty sure
Yeah.
young dragons are like CR7. I was mistaken.
They're actually CR8. I have
I
died
guess you
to
guys
a,
can see this ability since you
a
can see it.
small.
Well, every dragon type, their CRs differ slightly for
true.
the different ages.
Red dragon's crazy.
Yeah, white dragons are one of the weaker ones.
So you see as he sort of
range.
he does the monster hunter like tries to do the breath, but it doesn't quite come out. Where it goes like frost just kind of seems to seep out, but he still does have everything else. So he's going to fly up onto the canopy.
Can I yank the stairs?
Yeah, can you drift it so he falls off?
Yeah. Can I make an opposed dexterity check?
Make sure. Make a use your reaction and make a dexterity check versus his dexterity. Unfortunate.
I want to use my inspiration to reroll.
Okay. Wait, didn't you already use your inspiration though?
I just ended up using bless for that, and it worked.
That is, I think that's true.
Sure, I would not lie to you.
I remember this.
Damn it.
Fortunate. Still no good. It doesn't seem the most dexterous thing, even though it's been very good at dodging you all. It seems to be kind of a big Hulk, big, mostly muscle, but you manage to, you don't manage to dodge the ship out of the way before it lands on the top of this portion. And actually, it seems to do multiple attacks down at the ship, targeting mostly this static vent.
Uh-oh.
Let me just reassess its multi-attack. Oh, right. It does do that, too. How far does this go? Man, I keep forgetting about it, though. It does do this, though. Okay, everybody make a wisdom saving throw, please. Because
what if we're not inside of it? Are we fine?
If you don't see it, you're okay.
What if I'm just looking the other direction?
No,
that's true. Look at their character model.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Close
just
my
looking the
eyes.
other way. I close my eyes really hard.
Blind Beak's blind.
I have a wisdom
That's
save.
true.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay, I have a +6, so I just have to roll not garbage, which means I'm gonna roll garbage.
Bonsoir.
Oh, thank God. Oh no, Von Schwa.
Von Schwa's a bit spooked.
He's quaking in his
You see the white dragon land on the canopy, roar. You actually feel the spittle, but it's not like wet spit. It freezes upon your skin, and you even feel the water of your hair start to grow a sort of layer of frost upon it.
I hate that.
Roars at you. Yep. But then, as I said, multi-attack assessment does that. So it's going to claw. It's going to double claw the ship.
It misses.
That actually doesn't.
That is a nat 1.
That is a nat 1, and I'm pretty sure, with the rules I set for the ship, that doesn't do enough damage to actually hurt it. Let me double check. 14. Yep. It does it. So its first set of claws only seem to clank against the metal of the ship, and it doesn't seem to get a good handhold on the actual workings of this wake ship. But then it will claw again, and it gets another one. Are you joking? Are you kidding me right now? Are you joking?
It actually falls off. It
falls off and dies.
Yeah.
You know what?
Weird,
that is
bouncy.
2 nat 1s. I will say that it probably like kind of the main part is it tries to like claw at it and perch on it at the same time, but instead it doesn't really successfully do either, and it does not manage to be connected to it anymore. But before it is fully off of it, it tries to do one final snap of its bite towards you, Feyre.
Get a nat 1. Bonk your snoot on the boat.
I don't think this is going to occur.
Doesn't
It's
hit.
gonna
Wow.
Doesn't
It
hit.
doesn't hit though.
miss. It's
Yeah.
a 2.
That's a. It kind of more so flew towards the boat and then like did a little cat scratch across the side and tried to nip at you, but it doesn't seem to actually
sliding across the hardwood floor.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to actually maintain any sort of actual damage.
Purchase.
And purchase. That's the good word that I was looking for. Anyhow,
I'm always here for you with good words.
thank you. That will be the end of its go. Actually, Blind Beak, it is your turn.
I'll take a chug jug. You know, I'll drink the crazy juice,
Number 1 victory
the
royale.
soda bop,
Fortnite, that's
You, you drink the juice.
and then I'll heal Treyas. 4.
What do you
Six
use?
healing. My
And
hand.
healing.
It's not cure wounds,
It's not cure wounds.
but
This cure wound's not work
let
for
me
you?
read. Let me read this a bit closer again. Not mess this up.
Oh, is it because
As such, spells like cure wounds don't affect you. You are immune to spell. You are immune to poison. Being poisoned to not.
What am I getting texted by?
It's me.
I mean, it kind of implies that normal healing doesn't affect you.
No, the reason cure wounds doesn't affect me is because it directly states that it doesn't affect constructs.
But it still affects Warforged.
Warforged have weird rules. They're technically I believe they're technically constructs. Like if you're
But
fighting
there-
them.
so- okay, so in my world, there's constructs, but they're special constructs because they have a special requirement that makes it so that they can heal. They're very like being is made to be more of like a person construct than a construct. But since you're going for a construct, let me see. Let
This
me look
one,
up.
this should work because it doesn't specify anything about.
Can you read it off?
Which part of
No,
the,
not
my-
yours.
oh,
I'm talking
sorry.
Blind
Hand
Beak.
of healing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. Huh?
Just it gets a bit weird, you know what I'm saying? It's like why does cure wounds not work and then other healing would work? You know what I'm saying?
Your mystical touch can mend wounds. As an action, you can spend 1 key point to touch a creature and restore a number of hit points equal to your roll, martial die, and wisdom modifier.
So it does say creature.
Yeah.
It does say creature, but it's just
It's not a
I just
problem.
don't know if I like. I think you should just be a normal Warforged type then, because it's like
Well, that's
it's the
basically
same
what
rules.
I am.
But
Yeah.
but then you can be cure wound, because
Well,
they can. Warforged
can they?
Yeah.
They don't have any special rules about healing.
1 second, the dragon's barking at me.
Are they not considered constructs?
Not when a player is playing them, just for gameplay reasons, I think. Because otherwise, you wouldn't really have a way to heal Warforged players like at all.
Yep.
I like Nalth in the chat, just like, you guys are still on the ship?
Listen, they're in a battle. We're just talking about rules right now.
We're
We're
rules
fighting
player.
that dragon.
I like what I have.
We'll let it pass.
Things
then.
that it's just every spell that specifies that it can't be used against constructs, which this one doesn't specify that, so it works.
It just okay. It's fine. We'll let it pass, but we'll have to talk about it because it's a little weird. Because
I
it's
don't
like
think
the
it's
whole
weird. I
point
think
of
it's very
the whole
clear.
point of cure wounds is because you're curing wounds, and the reason it doesn't affect undead or constructs is because they don't naturally have wounds. They're things. They're
Well,
objects,
why
not
would
people
cure
with wounds.
wounds specify it and no other healing spell?
Because it was the basis for it, and plus homebrew rules for this type of thing are wacky. So, listen, I just conceptually in my head, I don't know, but it
Then
is
don't,
also
then don't. I like
is
this flavoring,
also-
so then don't let it count. Then I don't care. I like the flavoring I had.
How do you heal then? How do we?
mending. There's literally rules to do mending to heal them.
Oh, okay.
I don't have mending. Then I'll.
Yeah, but that's
Is that
like
what's happening?
that's the caveat is like, oh, you can't get healed normally, but sort of deal.
Has Trey's just never been healed before?
Yeah.
I find it surprising
really
we're
been
talking about this
attacked.
now.
I haven't had
Treyas
much
is
damage.
usually the back person.
Yeah.
This is the.
Suppose that's true. Damn.
I was gonna make a League of Legends joke.
I'll leave it up to you, Bella. What do you want to take this healing or not? Because it's honestly your homebrew race, so you can.
Well, I mean, following the rules that I set up, I would take this healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you then. I can't do shit. This is so sad.
What do you mean?
You
Except they
take
can
it or you
take the
can't?
healing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
they
I
can. They
can.
do
Oh, you
take.
can. Okay, then you take the 6. You're good. And then, I'm gonna go outside. Does it look like it's gonna ice breath anytime soon?
It is make a combat analysis check. Arcana, history, nature, insight. You surmise that it is very hard to know. They have to kind of channel the energies within them to get a good breath off, and sometimes it takes them a while. But it really depends on the dragon and the occurrence. But in game sense, since you rolled high enough, it does have to roll a 5 or a 6 on a d6 at the start of every one of its turns to actually do a breath. But that could be any time. Just think it's like
A 5 or a 6 of what? Like a
it's
1d6?
1/3 of the time it'll have its dragon breath up.
That's nutty.
That's why
Okay.
it's the main thing to deal with dragons.
Did it fall off?
It's not connected. I mean, it's not falling. It's just it failed to latch onto the ship.
I want to move over here and start working on the static vent.
All
I
right.
want to find a way to work on it. Or like see how to release its energies.
You used all your actions, so you can just move there and not do much else. Sov, make another death saving throw, please.
You're playing? Oh shit.
Frozen on Ulf. Another success. That much closer to being stabilized. Treyas, you feel a strange warmth going through you. You feel as though energy has been passed through you.
I don't really want to do anything, if I'm honest.
Let's sit down.
Get your little man out there. Get one of your little men to go fire a cannon or something.
Okay, I guess I could do that. A very weak one that will literally do nothing.
We just
hit
needed to
point.
fire a cannon
Oh,
though.
man. Can the 1 hit point little man even pick up the cannonball?
He'll have more than 1 HP. What's the base? Do you remember, Flint?
Let me look at the deep notes. The HP is it'll be 18 plus how much health you sacrifice.
So I don't want to sacrifice any.
Well,
Should we make it?
You have to sacrifice some.
Okay, well I'll just do 1.
You sound like a greedy little gremlin right now.
What do you mean? Okay, I'll do 6. Oh, I'm dead. All right.
that's not-
What do you want?
that's not-
No,
What do you
that's
want
not
me
what,
to
that's not what I
do?
meant.
I don't even need to do this. If you want the
If you-
rule to be, I have to expend more than that.
If you spend all of your hit points, would the new one become the new Treyas?
Not until I'm
Oh,
dead.
fuck.
You would go like the
Oh
equivalent
my
of
gosh,
unconscious.
is this a way of preserving my life force forever?
That's so
This
cool.
The
character's pretty
other one
good.
dies.
Well, you hide it away somewhere forever, deep in like a
Sounds like
in a
a
safe.
sounds like
Sounds
a
like a lich. Like a
yeah,
lich.
exactly. That's it.
Lich mode, lich mode.
Got a phylactery.
That's your phylactery there. So are you making a small one or a big one?
Let's do a big one.
Is this big one? Gotcha. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just looking at some notes. Notes. Because you're level 6. No, you're level 5. Never mind. It's going to be 16 health. Alright, you make a blob out of yourself. And although you feel very weak, and this little bit gets detached from you, you see your little buddy ready to help you out. I imagine since you're already hurt and you make this thing that you're kind of like, even your medium one's still like shorter than you, but you've shrunken down because you're so hurt. So you're like the same size.
Sure. Where is he?
Oh, sorry. I need to make him visible.
Oh, okay. Am I? Oh, I can't. I don't have control of him. Am I putting him out on the deck or underneath? Which cannons would you have yelled at me about?
Who are you
Isaac,
talking to?
presumably, but I guess he's actually kind of. He probably didn't yell at me if he's up there. I'm just gonna
What?
have him
Oh,
walk
no.
out, but I don't have control over it.
There you go. These are old tokens made all the way back in Juicebox.
Can it operate this thing? Is it smart enough to do that?
I'll give
think
it
it should be.
disadvantage.
All right. What do I? What
On
do I...
shooting?
Yeah, it's not proficient.
Can he aim it that way?
Yeah, I mean it's a, it's got
Got
wheels.
hands.
You see it.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
got- we
as
got-
restrained as the other
Move
one.
it around.
Let me give you the fire the cannon. If the macro doesn't disappear every time. Grr, bark, bark. Fire the cannon. Cannon minion.
Okay. I don't think it's worth rolling again.
Unfortunately not. Your little gremlin kind of moves the cannon. Oh fuck.
What the fuck?
You always get a nat 1, and we need to know if that happens.
And shoots off a cannonball, but it very obviously kind of just sails too far to the left. Sinbad, your go.
You have like a with disadvantage. You have like a 7.5% chance to hit every time you do that. Yeah.
Go
That's
back up.
intense. Yup. Do I have line of sight on the dragon from where I'm at?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I
What
would
zombies
like
doing?
to move out of the. Yeah, what are the mushrooms doing?
Good question.
I would like to. Is Olive in the way here? Is she like in? Can she get breath from the window?
Yes.
Go
She
pick
could
her
get
up, get her
breath
out of
by the
there.
window.
I do want to pick her up actually.
All right, I'll
If
give
she'll
you
allow me
double speed. She'll just say, "Oh my,
to.
you're very strong."
Yes, thank you. We need to get out of here quickly, however.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can do that.
Okay, is there anything funny I can cast? Ooh, what's this one? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have this spell here, Crusader's Mantle.
Oh
And
yes.
oh yes. It has like a range of 30 feet, but I believe that's in like a sphere basically, so it reaches above me too. If I cast it, um, will any of my allies be in that sphere?
Don't think so. Let me read Mantle, Crusader's Mantle.
It gives everybody like an extra D4 radiant damage to what they do.
I guess I would allow Hundofear and the Ink Minion to get it through the deck.
Yeah, Ink Minion, let's go.
Boldness. They just feel invigorated.
He starts doing push-ups.
And then of course Olive and Reyna, but you know.
I see. Actually, hold on. I might have a different idea now. Do I still have an action and a bonus action?
Yes, moving Olive, I'd say was like just movement. She's a very light old lady, bird bones.
Okay. Got it. So, here's what I'm thinking then. If this is a dragon that we can presumably scare off, I'm thinking maybe I use my Daunting Roar as a bonus action once per short rest. Oh shit. I hope Thaumaturgy isn't a bonus action either. No, it's an action. Okay. Daunting Roar. Where'd it go? Okay, so as a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet. Fuck.
Yeah.
I can hear you. Okay, what if I use Thaumaturgy to amplify my voice, though? Would the dragon be able to hear my roar?
I'd say that the deck is heavily impairing the ability for it to hear your roar, and its scariness as well.
Damn. I
would
just...
say you could enhance the range with Thaumaturgy. You would just need to not be like 2 decks beneath it.
Got it. Okay.
But there is the little noise hole right here.
True, but again, you also the scariness factor is kind of taken away when it's just like a roar, like a faint roar behind a door.
I think I'd just like to heal myself then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I don't think I have Cure Wounds at the moment, actually.
You don't have it prepared?
Yeah, I think I unprepared it.
Ooh.
But I'll do Healing Word at 2nd level. On myself.
On myself. Nine healing. You feel some of the pain
I might
and
just
ache from your skin start to wear off.
Right. I think I might just end my turn, to be honest, because I don't know what else to do.
Do you want to move upstairs?
I think I already used all my movement.
You have your action, I think, right?
Oh yeah, could I dash?
Dash, yeah.
Okay. And if I drop Opal right there, could I just move 30 feet?
Yeah. You can actually move 40 feet because you only use 20 feet of your movement to move Olive.
Nice.
I wave.
Oh shit, I coulda healed Treyas. I'll do that next turn.
30. Yeah, you can move there.
Sinbad, the plan is to run out and get the little ink minion to give you advantage to shoot its fucking head off.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna jump on it actually and kill it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yay!
Hundofear, it is your turn.
I waved the Treyas.
Smiles.
Okay, don't wave back.
I waved when he got up. What do you mean? I waved first.
Oh shit, my bad.
Jeez.
You.
Wait,
Going
waves with
to-
both hands.
Fucking. Fucking.
Ew.
Stop it. That's like the third time.
No. But what? No.
Yes, the people have made that joke when I say that.
Oh. Maybe.
I'm going to cure wounds. Salve.
Wow, my nutrients.
Very well. Press that button.
I'm just gonna do it first level though, because I don't think the health points make it any different.
Uh, 6 healing.
Wow. Do I
But
get
then-
unrestrained?
Yeah, you do get unrestrained. The part of the
But
healing
then-
is unfreezing you, basically.
The nutrients returns to my body. Wow. I look down.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
no.
mount is
Wow.
completely frozen.
All those spores that I put into that body are all frozen and dead.
It's true.
So sad.
Touch.
It's a circle of life.
He's maneuvering the ship and or bonus action.
It's an action.
Okay.
Are you going to move it towards the dragon or left?
Well, I just cast Cure Wounds, so
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't do the.
I'll just get in place.
Fira does have haste though.
Do have it.
That's my turn.
All right, duly noted. There you go.
What is? I need Professor von Schwa to start making some shit happen.
Oh, wait. So. 50.
I wave.
You see Reyna flapping her wings and like agitatedly just being like, "I gotta get what the fuck is going on? I gotta get out of it!" And then like flying out of the door.
She's flying out. She's gonna die.
She wants to check out what's happening. So that was 50. So then 5, 10, and then she can just fly over. She's gonna fly all the way. See the dragon go, eep, and then fly over to inside here the canopy, Blindbeak, and right next to you, and then basically she like actually goes over here. You see she kind of pushes aside a little flap that's on the canopy. That's kind of like a little way to look out. And she looks out this side and over towards Brockmire, and then looks at the controls and says, "Okay, I'm sorry, I was a little late. I didn't expect stuff like this to happen so fast. Well, what's our plan right now? We got anything going?"
I'm trying to use the static vent to shoot the curse out at the dragon.
Oh, that, I don't know if it'll work like that. I think it's more of like a big surrounding thing. It might hurt us as much as it hurts it.
Is there a way to shoot it only at it?
Not with what we have, I don't think. But there are ways to make it to vent the curse, making us acquire more days, but to propel us along and give us some speed. Or we could just vent the entire thing and, see what happens. Hopefully it hits it more than us. But it's not really it's hard to be directional with it, I suppose. Unless you want to really hit it with some weird space vibes and try to, like, manipulate space to get it farther away from us.
Well, is it relevant to skip Brockmire and go all the way down to Corel?
No, that's gonna take for that's even worse probably. I mean, Brockmire's the closest place. Corel's actually still like 3 days just flying normally. Brockmire,
Isn't he keeping us from Brockmire?
yeah. I mean, are we scaring him off? He seems pretty angry.
I think our best course of action is to try to scare him off and then land on Brockmire before the ship takes too much damage.
I mean, we could just start shooting it with all the cannons and hope for the best.
Kind of been doing that.
We just gotta hope that breath weapon doesn't hit us.
You see a bunch of. Well, actually, no. One of them would probably come up here. Well, no, they'd all come up here. This is how it would be. You see all of these mushrooms start to file in. This one looks at you said bed specifically and go and in your head you hear, "Where is the savior spawn? Is she safe?"
I
Ropin
can't
dashes
speak
out.
for certain about his. Oh, right.
But this one's still asking you though.
Oh, I
5,
see.
10.
I can't speak for certain about his condition, but yes, Solve is out there at the moment.
You
No,
see,
I
you
didn't
see
want
some
to worry about them.
spores kind of like get sent inwards, and go to Bellow, and then you Sob see this one is the Ropin says and you hear like, "Savior spawn, we heard a commotion. You left quickly. What do we do?"
Well, go down to the lowest floors and arm the cannons. Well, we'll do what we can.
He confirms
If you
that.
stayed there, you would have been closer, okay?
And you left, and they're like, "Uh-oh, what do we do now?"
Fair enough. I did go unconscious.
Professor Von Schwa is going to let you guys pilot that, and Professor Von Schwa is going to try his nifty little sword spell again. Farah, since you were basically ready, he lets you take the spot, and then he's going to look over to the bright dragon and channel the energy within his sword once again. It has to make a charisma saving throw. Ooh.
I like the looks
That
of
does
that.
get rid of one of them. You see as the stars that start to appear along the blade also start to appear along the dragon. And you see as they almost seem to close in around it, you see this sort of the blinding light of these miniature stars starting to almost seem as though the almost blind the view of the dragon. And for a second you feel as though almost the dragon isn't there. Almost taken away from its spot here, but instead the dragon furls out its wings and roars once again. And says, "You think your magic will contain me? I am a pure dragon of vein." And it will use its... how far does this go?
You're pretty too. Pretty ugly. Up top.
Here are high fives. Blind beat.
Air 5.
It's going to try to whip its tail at Professor Von Schwa with a legendary action. It hits for 9 bludgeoning damage. Smacks him for trying to bamf him with his magical sword.
Shoot. Lurix Van Crypt.
Perhaps. Farah.
Do I have to use my whole turn to steer the ship?
No, just your action.
You have 2 actions.
One
so-
action.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach over, lob another Eldritch Blast at the white dragon.
All right, try it. Try it out.
Actually, hold on. Let me look at the spell list. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a chromatic orb. Actually, I'm gonna cast chromatic orb. I'm gonna throw a fire orb.
Duly noted. All right, try it out. Make that roll.
All right, I quickly draw my hand along my spear, summon an orb of water that shifts into fire. Cast chromatic orb. Do I have a macro? Yes. 22 to hit.
Ooh, that does hit. You manage to scorch along its white scales, leaving a black sooty mark upon its side. And you hear it growl.
Seeing as this is the first time I've used that spell, I'm gonna go, huh, I didn't know I could do anything other than lightning.
Does the fire do more damage to it?
No.
I assume.
No. It does not seem so.
At the very least, it's not resistant to it.
Correct. All right. Is that the end of your turn? Or well, no.
Well, I'm gonna do my steering.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Shit. God damn it. There's too many characters. All right. So do you turn it left? What direction are you trying to move it?
What direction is Brockmire?
Left.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna steer left.
50 again.
And I'm gonna go point it down as far as I think is safe.
All right. Bit more complicated.
Does the static fence make it so that we can go down faster?
No,
Yeah,
it just lets us stay up longer.
It basically represses the lost curse as much as it can. So sort of. But only to a certain degree. At the end of your turn, it uses 2 legendary actions.
How many legendary actions does it have?
They all have the same.
But don't they run out?
I mean, they don't run out. They just have a certain number they can use every initiative rotation.
It just uses it to get closer again.
It's legendary resistances that it can run out of.
Those are the only 3, from what I remember.
Yes, I believe so.
Turn. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, what about our movement from me steering?
Yeah, I moved it. No, I moved
Okay,
it.
I didn't see. I wasn't looking.
And then it uses legendary action to get closer. It's quite a quick thing.
Gotcha.
It's going to once again sort of try to perch on here. If you would like to make your reaction and make it not settle on the top, you may.
Also, I'm gonna use my reaction. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Duly noted.
Yes, I would like to use my.
All right, dexterity versus its dexterity again.
And the thing, it gets some dust in its eyes.
Put some dirt in your eye.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Oh shit, Bully McGuire's here.
And then it's going to breathe. It can't really reach underneath the canopy.
Yeah, I don't think it can reach.
But it's gonna breathe down like this. So it's going to get Professor Von Schwa and a bunch of other people. So please make Constitution saving throws. Yeesh. Might not be great.
This is pretty sucky.
What's...
I think I'm probably dead. Oh wait.
Bye, Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
Oh, you're going? You're running?
Yes.
It is
8 o'clock. I have to go right now.
Okay, make your Constitution saving throw last, and we'll see what happens. And we'll leave it all for next time.
Before you go, I'm going to kill your character.
Hey, chat, turn off your ears. Hey, Theo, do you want to play Destiny and do the dungeon with me and other Theo, like, tomorrow or something?
I'd be down.
Cool.
Alright, you fail.
It's a Constitution save.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Dead.
Everybody's failing.
Can I... Oh, no, I already used my reaction. Damn it. Shit. Damn it.
Damn it, indeed.
So we all have to make con saves?
Yeah, you all did, I think. Or, no, yeah, you have to as well. Correct.
Crit!
You critted again?
I critted again.
Farah, you
How
rolled
could you
shit.
crit more
Do I
than
take
one
no
time?
damage from a crit? Smiles.
I don't think these things are allowed. It succeeds. It succeeds?
allow
Are
it.
you joking? So, let's see. Who fails?
Does
So
it even matter if it succeeds?
Bella technically critted right there.
Probably not. You're probably right. It probably doesn't matter. Ooh, Professor Von Schwa takes the full as well.
Bonsoir, boy.
Von Schwa.
It is getting lower on health.
44
Yeah.
damage. So
I'm
you're
unconscious.
barely
I don't die by
alive.
2.
Yeah, you're barely still alive. Hundofear, you are also alive.
Yeah, I get healed. Let's go.
Oh fuck.
Yo!
Oh, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. That's
Oh,
not-
he accidentally used his healing breath. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
So nice of him.
Wow, what a
We just
kind and
misunderstood the whole
considerate.
time.
What a nice guy.
I just wanted to talk and I had bad breath. Sorry.
This is the good breath.
Why do I keep healing for?
He brushed his teeth while he was
Alright,
flying.
we're just gonna keep it there. The amount of negatives you
you
guys
should
go
fly
down is
dumb.
not important. I can't believe. Wait, I
What
think
if
you
they
still go
double,
down though.
This is so important.
You
Well,
still go
guys,
down, Favor.
That's a wrap. Goodbye, Terofane.
That was a fun campaign.
And then
No.
Sticky
Roleplaying.
flashbacks. Dragon ending the campaign way too early.
Favor, the dragons are very
Flashbacks.
scary. And then 44 damage to the ship as well.
Should have never gone to Brockmire. Confirmed.
I wanted to go to my home. Damn.
Damn. All right. I did all the things. Now it is back at the beginning. Blind Beak, it is your go. You see a array of frozen people behind you as they are all
Seems to be
frosted.
muted.
Isaac is currently muted right now.
No.
Fortunate.
I think you should try to do something to make it use one of its legendary resistances. Isaac, who's not here
That
right
would
now.
Be a strat.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
Which I should have thought of. I should have
Yeah.
I should have used Call Lightning. I'm so stupid.
Give me
No.
1 second.
Oh, thanks, Bella.
So I'm gonna flurry of blows it, and then with one of my attacks, I can also use my healing as a free one. So I'm gonna heal Feyre and flurry of blows it.
Did you hear what I said? My strategy?
Yeah, you're trying to get legendary resistance. I don't have anything to.
Okay. Never mind then.
So you're gonna try to hit it twice.
Well, flurry of blows is 2 attacks, but one of
Oh,
those
but
attacks
you're
I
gonna
could
use one. Okay.
a free healing.
I'll allow it.
What do you mean? That's
What do you
literally
It's
how
just
it's
the
designed.
the dragon is a little high up, but I will allow it because its neck is probably craning down next to you. So Feyre
Feyre's
gets
healed.
11 healing, and then you can do your attack.
Ooh, I whiff.
Big whiff, unfortunate. You
Do I
whiff
have
the
another
face of the
attack
white
with that,
dragon.
or does I
It
guess I do have
snarls
another
at
attack
you.
with that.
Yeah, don't you
where's my
get
dragon?
3 attacks?
Yeah, my dragon can come all the way over here.
But you only did 2, didn't you? Or do you use all of
I did
your?
Two.
flurry
Give me
of
a second.
blows.
I'm getting my dragon over here.
No, that's not. Dragon doesn't move on your turn.
Dragon is nuts.
What do you did say the movement was on my turn.
That's when you're writing it. Remember?
I'm gonna
You have
call
to
it.
write it, and then it's on your turn. But yes, you can call it. That also doesn't hit. You managed to try and basically graze its scales, but its scales are like plate armor surrounding it. You are unable to do any real damage to this large beast. Zav, unfortunately, it is that time once again. You must make Constitution saving throws. You succeed. Chayas. You feel as though your minion is... Well, it's dead. I don't think we do death saving throws for these guys.
That's so fair.
But you can collect his goo. You just feel the
his goo
connection.
trickles under the fucking door and
And then you have a
Floorboard.
terrible memory pop into your head of
I think that was very unpleasant for him.
Oh, no.
Can I do it again?
You can make a little gremlin again, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the exact same movement and everything.
You're
Can
really
you attack
starting
it
to
and just
shrink
come back
down.
inside?
So you're just
Yes, I can.
You're sending another guy out there to fucking
Yeah, to
launch.
man the cannon.
All right.
Listen, that's the last time I could do it though, so.
Can you summon more than one at a time?
Not right now. I could have potentially. I can only do 3 and then I need a long rest.
16 and 16. All right, you send another guy to try to fire the cannon. You can do the roll if you so please.
I don't have the button.
It should be on the. Oh, you
I
might
don't
not
have
have
the
control
guy.
of him. Yeah.
I don't even see him.
Sorry, I deleted the other one after you died. Unfortunately, once again, it just careens over it. This thing is too... Although a large target is flapping its wings and constantly dipping up and down.
Okay, and then if I were to move to like right here,
Yep.
would I be able to see the dragon to shoot it or
it's
no?
it's kind of perched up on the canopy, so yes.
Okay.
So
Was that an action? Just to confirm.
Yeah, I think summoning your guys is an action. Correct.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to move out, which it should be 15, I believe.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to make a spell a bonus action. And I'm going to cast... I'm gonna magic missile it.
Magic missile. Okay. Do it.
And I guess I'll do this at 3rd level, fuck it.
That is 2, 6, 9, 12, 16.
17.
16 damage.
And then I'm
Yep.
going back in. I'm going back inside.
You duck out and go, and launch out
Oh,
some
bloodied!
inky blobs at it. It does seem to not enjoy the feeling of getting all these attacks done to it. And it seems to finally be sort of... You see some blood spit out along with its frosty breath. Sinbad, it would be your go next.
Are we gonna wrap up pretty soon? By the way, do I have to go?
I have to make dinner.
Okay.
I thought
Let's
we were gonna
see
have to do
here.
plate this.
Suppose not. I'd like to go outside. I like this strategy. How
What's your
many feet
strategy?
of movement is it to go outside?
Where were you?
10.
You were here, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're 20 feet. 20 feet to get out there.
Can I dash into the canopy?
I think so. I think you could do that. You have to pass by a lot of frozen people, but yes, you can.
Okay. Because okay, so it would be. I have 40 feet of movement, so 5, 10. jumping over frozen people. Is right there good?
I think so. Let me see. So 20 feet to get here, and 10 feet to get there. That's your 30 movement, and then you can go there, or even all the way up to the controls or whatever you want. Either way, you can
Okay.
duck in.
And yeah, for a bonus action, I believe I'd like to cast Mass Healing Word on the fallen
Oh, can
allies
you
here.
actually? That's so pog.
Ooh, press that button.
Mm. Yup. Wait, let me check again what level I need to cast to get everybody, because I think I need
Flint,
4.
I don't think we've moved Dante for the past like 2 turns.
Well, no, we didn't move him for the last. Oh, it might be true. He flied off somewhere while you weren't telling him what to do.
Also, the ship is moving.
The ship is moving. And
Do you think
not,
yeah,
as,
but
I
not
think
as
the
fast
one-
as big white
Didn't
dragon.
the white dragon, have to like use their
White dragon
legendary
uses
action?
its legendary actions and its normal movement to catch up with you guys.
Wait, fuck it, I'm just gonna cast this at 3rd level. Let's see here. So, I give healing to Hondolfir, Feyre, who I believe is down.
I am
Feyre's
up.
Oh wait, no, Feyre is up because of
Oh.
heal.
Blind beak healed.
From
I
Blind
healed.
Beak.
Well,
You can choose like 6
Hondolfir-
people, can't you?
I think you
Yeah, I
heal
can.
Heal the dragon
I heal the
for
dragon.
fun.
I'm gonna heal all 6, including me. So me, Blindbeak, Vontrois, Feyre, Hondolfir, and Soph.
Gotcha.
Do we not get to see Reyna's health bar?
Reyna hasn't
hasn't
been
been
hit.
Does it only show up?
Yeah, if it's a new token, it only shows up if you've been hit.
I see.
Also, the rolls for that must have been shit, because I cast that at 3rd level.
Yeah, do be like that.
Ah well, though.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because dashing was an action.
Yep. Legendary actions go.
Did Feyre get a go? Because Feyre's up now.
Feyre goes at right before the dragon does.
Then these are legendary actions, which it can use whenever, basically.
Yeah, whenever it wants. Please, I want Professor Von Schwa and Feyre. Feyre and Sov, you guys do it at disadvantage. And Professor Von Schwa does it. And Blindbeak, since you did say you kind of were hanging out to punch the white dragon, I'm going to also have you make it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I hid back inside.
No, I didn't hear you say that before.
Damn, this is so sad.
Sov's knocked back unconscious, unfortunately. Feyre is also not knocked unconscious. Blind Beak, you take the damage as well. And you're knocked prone. Prone. Professor Von Schwa makes a dexterity saving throw and succeeds. So he doesn't take any of the damage. And then it moves half of its movement. Professor Von Schwa is going to get an attack of opportunity. Or at least I think it does an attack of opportunity. Let's read. Make attack. Yep, it flies up to half its speed. So it's going to fly somewhere to the back of the ship. You guys aren't certain where. But Professor Von Schwa does take a slash at it. And misses. A natural 1. Unfortunate.
Oh no, what the fuck?
As this glowing magical blade slashes out, and you see the stars tinkle upon it, Unfortunately, the dragon is too quick and is able to dodge the attacks. Handolfir, he's not here. He's having trouble getting up. Professor Von Schwartz.
What if he could literally kill the dragon?
What if?
Probably could.
Maybe he could have.
Where's
Tell him cast
my
once
dragon?
again.
Because I could make some crazy plays right now.
Professor Von Schwartz goes to the back, and him and Reyna start to talk. About
Stab the static vent. Stab it and just shoot it out
I
at it.
don't want you all to do that. That'd be bad. But Professor Von Schwartz says, we have to use it somehow. We have to get out of here as quickly as possible. And Reyna says, well, I guess we could. So the static vent, it kind of messes with space and stuff. So we could just. Professor Von Schwartz was like, listen. This is all very interesting, but we don't have time right now. If there's anything you could do to just get us to Brockmire faster and to get this dragon off of us, then do it. And Rena's like, oh, okay, I think I have something.
Can I use my reaction to take the wheel again as they're doing this? So I'm ready.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Well, you're up in, like, next turn.
you're prone, but yeah, next turn you can do something.
Okay.
Ropin comes over to you, Sov, and picks you up. And
Oh, man.
comes
My
down.
food was in the dining room.
All right.
Shut up.
Last one, really quick. Farah, what do you do?
I get up. I take the wheel.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to just like fly away.
You
I'm
try
gonna
to
yank hard left.
you yank hard left. Let's see what this deal is.
Man, what's happening with my dragon?
Seem to have launched off into the night. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's how we get rid of Dante?
I don't really think there's anything else I can do on my turn. I just have
Come
one
back.
action now. I
You
would have
always
lost
come back.
haste.
He won't come back.
All right.
This is how Flink gets rid of him.
So that's the end of your turn there, Farah? Yes?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know if it might not have picked up.
I tell the dragon to stop.
Scold it. I say, bad dragon.
Nope. Fuck the dragon.
What? You can't say fuck the dragon after I say bad dragon.
Shut up.
Oh.
Oh, I need to do. Oh.
Claw, bite. You feel as something wrenches upon the back of the boat. It seems to have ignored all of you and seems to be going for the for the engine now. But as it does, you see Reyna seems to fiddle with something, and it says, "Okay, are you guys? Do we want to bamf out of here? It's gonna be weird."
Do it!
Yes, please.
Can Dante sprint here? Come on.
Reyna, you call out to Dante one more time before Reyna seems to flip a lever on the control panel for the engine. And then suddenly you guys hear some sort of strange humming noise that becomes a shrill, sort of strange vibrating shriek. And you feel the whole boat start to shake. And you see as clouds almost seem to appear alongside of it, steaming off of the very material of the boat. And as you look down at your own selves, you see clouds seemingly starting to branch off of your skin. And lastly, you see as the engine and everything upon the static vent seems to grow these white lines that seem to grow from along it like static on a screen. And you see that start to consume the rest of the ship and your entire sight as suddenly everything goes white. And then since we ran out of time, that's where we'll end off here.
Did we just jump the hyperspace?
I think we just jumped to hyperspeed.
What
I
a
think
Star
we
Wars
killed off
reference?
Dante.
That a Star Wars reference?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wait, I forgot if it's hyperspace or hyperspeed.
All right, but that's it. We went way over time. My apologies. Dragon fight be long.
Dude,
We
That was
totally
fun.
destroyed that dragon. We owned it.
we beat the shit
Oh,
out of that
We
dragon.
won. We won that fight easily.
I think
I
that's the
agree.
one in my book, yeah.
Big
we were
win.
not running away. It was a tactical retreat.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, though. We'll have to see what happens to our intrepid adventurers and where they end up after this next time, which is in 2 weeks.
Oh, so long.
Yup. That do be how it be with D&D, though.
True.
But, so, that's it. Thank you guys for watching stream. I appreciate
Chat.
it. Thank
Hi,
you,
chat.
everybody,
Thank
for
you,
playing.
stream.
And
That was a
bye
bad
bye.
session.
See you guys later. Bye bye.